your time, my little besties. Eat up, but be gentle, no being greedy, and please don't bite my fingers, okay? Good fluff balls. You're the cutest. You're my bestie. Ready for our dance party? Let's go.
But sometimes your best friend doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Sometimes your best friend can be an inanimate object.
For that. Hi, besties. Hi, bunnies. Bad news for my enemies. I've lost like 9 pounds, and I don't want to get everybody really crazy about that. But when your whole entire fucking platform is making fun of my weight, what the fuck are you going to do when I get skinny? Also, I didn't get a lap band. I didn't have surgery. Gave up my beloved bagels every morning. It's fine. We're okay. We're going to be fine. Hi. How's everybody? I figured like this might slip down. We're going to show a little cleavage tonight. Like I say, why not? I say, let's go hard on this one. Who cares? Zero fucks. Hi. How's everybody? Thanks for joining me. I'm Jessica Machado. I'm the host of Bunny After Dark, this really fun Wednesday night show where we do really crazy, stupid stuff. And sometimes it's very, very serious. Sometimes we take things very seriously. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we eat pieces of paper. Sometimes we crank call people. But tonight, we have a really great agenda. Okay. Let me say hi to people first in the chat. Let's say thanks. Hi. Let me say hi to the chat. Let's say hi. By the way, some of this makeup on my face today is brought to you by Lizzie Fabulous in the chat. She and her sister sent me some makeup because Julia took the makeup that I used because it was hers. And I hate to report back to you, but now Georgia has hijacked some of the makeup you got me. And so I'm working with bare minimum again, but it's okay. We're fine. Hair is perf tonight. Thank you, Tara. Okay, let me say hi to people first because you know how much I love the chat. We have a lot to fucking go over tonight. I will be swearing a lot. This is not a kid-friendly show. Let me just write one more thing down here. Is everybody lagging? I hope not. I redid my computer. Everything should be okay. Okay. Can I say hi to everybody who's in the chat already? Oh, there's a lot of you here already. I got to scroll up and see who's here first. Mermaid Mary is here. Hi, bestie. Can I do some does anybody care if I take time to do like a little shout out to the besties? Okay. Mermaid Mary is here. Cyber Chick Boston, I was listening to her show. It was probably tailor made for me, but I got to listen. She looked very pretty tonight, all in blue. Cajun Butterfly is here. Callie Cat is here. Lexi Lou is here. Dr. Dre 7 is here. Karen Black is here. Hi, Karen. That name again. VVV is vibrant. J401 is always here. Lexi Lou Moon's over on my hammy is here. I see Mindy is here. Isn't this like that show where they look in the mirror and you'd be homesick from school and you'd wait for them to say, I see Jessica. I see Jessica in the mirror. Hi, Erin Ashley. Good morning. Hi, Kelly Garcia. Tons of fun. 9/11 is here. Misty is here. Like, this is the star-studded chat, if you ask me. True crime fangirl. One of our other mods is here. Hi, babe. Funeral lady is here. She should practically be a mod at this point, but I don't want to burden her with that. When the other two tap out or Lauren taps out, we'll tap you back in. Good morning. Good afternoon. Jesus, I feel like, okay, hold on. I want to get everybody. Side-eye Jess. Who's that? Okay, I see everybody. Hi. Oh, look at the little bun emojis. Okay. What's the name of the screen name that I really loved today? Oh, it's Murder Mittens, and it's a black cat. I love that one. Okay. Oh my God, I can't catch up with this chat already. I have to just scroll. Okay. All right. Hi. Couple of things. Let's do a couple of things. We're gonna do, because I'm a professional and this is my job. We're gonna do my Venmo and PayPal stuff on the bottom, but only for a little while because I don't love it. It's super distracting to me. And then we'll get to super chats and all of those things like intermittently. I just like to stay connected with the chat. Okay. Hi. Okay, let's go over our agenda for tonight. 2, Kane from Kane is Able, whose show I went on last night, which, by the way, I did watch back in its entirety. And nothing for nothing, but the bunnies showed up, the besties showed up, and I think that like really added to the chat. So far, from what I've seen, he's had the most views of any show on the Minifan Network for a while, and so we brought it for him. He did really well. He's never had a guest on his show before, and I thought he did a really great job. He asked some good questions. However, some people who don't like him in the Minifan Network pushed back and were like, "Oh, you gave him such an easy." You can't see my boobs. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. He he didn't these people who don't like him said that I didn't give him like a hard enough time. I didn't push back on him, and I was like, he's the host. Like, so if he's the host, I can't embarrass him on his own show. But the man is willing to come on this show, so I have some questions. So we're going to talk to him. We're not going to take up too much time. I can't give prime real estate to Kane yet. We're going to give him like a half hour. We'll see how long he lasts. He might not last that long. Okay, so we're going to have Kane on at 7:30. So that gives us time to kind of do some reconnecting, to do an unboxing or two. Then we're going to have Kane on at 7:30. Then we are going to do an activity together. It's fine. Just don't ask questions. Auntie Deb is going to join us. I know that there are very few people who watch me who don't know who Auntie Deb is, but if you don't know who Auntie Deb is, you are about to meet the funniest person in my orbit currently right now. I've had some legends who have made me laugh very, very, very hard without alcohol in my system. If I have like one glass of wine, forget it with Jimmy. I've never been drinking when I've talked to Jimmy. I'm talking like at like 7:15 in the morning, I can talk to Jimmy and I'm hyperventilating. I heard him on my show the other day. It's absolutely hysterical. This morning, he wasn't even, I was just talking about him and I was like, I'm fucking dying. So Jimmy's coming on tonight, but he doesn't have any real idea about what we're doing. He's probably not watching right now, but for your viewing pleasure, we're going to have a seance tonight and we're going to be trying to resurrect Nan because she's been missing from Twitter. So we're going to do a seance and provoke Nan's spirit or Nan's ghost to come back from the dead wherever she is. And so Jimmy's going to participate in that. I'm sure it's going to go very, very well. Do you, yes or no, want, is everybody okay with it? Like the extent for which I prepared for this is actually pretty embarrassing. I mean, today I thought of this last night. I did a little bit of work prior to this, but I had to bring in elements. When you do a seance, you need to have light, you need to have wind, you need to have sound. Oh shit. I forgot. I've got to have sound. Don't worry about it. I am sure it is going to be fine with the goal of resurrecting Laferio's Twitter account. I hope she comes back. The question on the docket right now is, do you want to see what one of the besties made for you and for me? Sure. So as you know, we currently very organically started this whole puppet theater situation happening. And just so you know, this wasn't planned. You were here, you watched it, right? Remember a bestie got me this? I use it all the time. Remember it kind of happened organically. I was basically telling people, like, if you're going to do a fucking show, you better bring the fucking talent. You better bring something for the peeps because they deserve it. And they're tired of watching like the same old fucking shit going on and on and on. As a matter of fact, I am pretty confident Brian LTL is currently re-airing an interview with Nathan Reed from last year. A new I was like, you better do like puppets. And then I was like, let's get some socks. And then we made the socks. And then the besties sent all the puppets. And oh my God, this needs to stop. Anyway, you guys have taken it to the extreme. That's basically all I can tell you is that it has been taken to the extreme. I am going to show you what a bestie said. Is not here for today's show. It will be here for the next show that we have. The bestie made a goddamn Thickums sweatshirt that says lawyer you know on it and brown curly hair for the Jimmy puppet. I'm not kidding. We're going to dress our puppets to look just... I'm just in a squishy mood. I'm just in a squishy mood. Jeffrey texted me and said, have a great show. He is currently at... Oh, hi, Cheech. I knew I could feel those lesbian vibes coming right through the screen. That woman would not stop rubbing up against me outside of court the other day. She smells good, but I think it's the vape. Jeffrey texted me, have a good show. He's currently guitarist, so he can perfect his songs. He goes on tour. And so I asked him if he could pop in when he got back to show you guys how he's doing. We're going to do some super chats, put those on the screen, and we're going to get right into an unboxing. But before we do the unboxing, I just want to say some residual puppets have continued to show up. But before any of that, we had a casualty in the puppet situation. The Nan puppet got eaten by Quincy. Of all the puppets on, was the one used for Nan? Did we use this one? Quincy took this one off bed and destroyed. There was stuff all over the room. My internet is terrible. No. Wait, we did everything. No. What is going on? I will. No. Hold on. Can you feel me getting red? I'm getting so red because it's not working well. I'm going to shut off my chat on the screen, but then how do I do super chats? All right. First things first, we got rid of the chat on my screen. Does that make a difference at all? Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh, it's terrible. Hold on a second. I don't want to have a show that's not good. I don't want to have a show that sucks. It has to be perfect. It's lagging. I don't have Verizon. I have Comcast. Hold on a second. This has to be fixed. I can't handle it. I'm very stressed. I could run it on my phone. I could run it on my phone. Do you guys want to give me a minute? And I think I could do it on my phone. Is it worth stopping and trying to fix it? It's still stopping. Hold on. I'm actually very upset, and I don't want to be upset, but I'm very upset. Hold on. I'm very mad. Give me a sec. Hold on. I don't feel comfortable unless it's... All right. All right, listen. We're going to... Okay, here's where I'm at. If I stop what I'm doing, it was actually really bad last time I did this. And then so I took the chat off. Let's see if that makes a difference. I can't see the chat there. I'm going to see the chat on my phone. We'll try that. I actually need to figure out how to overcome this because I'm so upset by it. Shut off my ticker. Ticker is off. Comments are off. Have everybody disconnect from your home Wi-Fi. Only Georgia is on it. Nobody is on it. Shake it off. It's better now, but I can't put your super chats on the screen. Okay, we're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it. I'm like Bill O'Reilly in that fucking clip. Fuck it, I'll just do it live. Just fuck it, I'll do it live. When we come back, okay. You know what's going to make me feel better? Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I know exactly what's going to make me feel better. I just have to do a quick check of one thing. Stand by. We're getting closer. I'm going to be okay. Perfect. Okay. I just needed to see how many people were in Brian LTL's live stream right now. And there's only 119. So we are good. All right. Let's go back to the agenda. Okay, unboxing we're going to do. Then we're going to have Kane on. Now Kane's coming on in 8 minutes. Let's hope that goes well. Then we're going to do a little activity. Everything's going to be fine. Jimmy's going to come on. Then we have to go over a couple of things and a couple of ground rules. I am unfortunately going to have to talk about a situation that happened this morning on 24 on 24, where I had a person who got offended about being placed in a timeout that was parlayed into an all morning texting situation where this person texted me all morning long. I love that for me. We have to really work through an unboxing fast. Anyway, this puppet got chewed up. Was this the one we used for Daniel? It got chewed up, but thankfully a bestie sent another fucking one, the exact same thing. Okay. The other thing that we got in an unboxing, it was opened this morning just because I needed to see, just in case. We got another puppet. This one has glasses. He's very charming and cute. My first thought process was this was John DePietro, but I think if we put a stain on the pants here and take off this tie and turn this into like a polo half zip, and we put on some sort of scraggly situation hair-wise, this could be Young Jelly easily. I think that's why they sent it. But we've got to put the stain on it because this man's pants were fucking filthy. Okay? So we'll revisit those in a second. Now, everybody okay? Sorry for the terrible. Listen, you do understand that the day that I get my payment from December from YouTube, the day it hits my account, we're going to go live and we're going to buy a brand new fucking computer. We have an unboxing. This says Wendy, and I know what it is because she was going to drop it off to me and I missed her message because she lives close by. So I have a feeling I know exactly what this is. You're going to love it. Indeed. The first things first is Me by Me, the pets.com sock puppet book. Hold on. Don't worry. Oh, do we get a note? Yeah. Hi, Jess. I didn't want to swing by your house unexpectedly, so I decided to mail him to you. I know how much you enjoy unboxings. I can't wait to see what you do with this. Enjoy, Wendy. You okay? I got to read the chat on my phone. We got this doggo, and he has a microphone. The possibilities with this are fucking endless. I don't know who this can be. Is it Daniel? Who has? Hi, my name. Hi, my name. I can't. I'm obsessed. Thank you, Wendy. I love it. Like, what do we do? I need to keep the note and put it aside. We're going to have a whole puppet theater. Can you imagine if we do a whole puppet show where you come in the summertime and you sit on the grass and you bring your blankets? Wait, where are the rest of the puppets? Over here. Okay, so this big box came in. I opened it, but there's boxes inside. I don't know who this is from. It doesn't have a name. It's a company called Nora Fleming. Okay. And it says touchdown. It's a love thing, rectangle pinstripes. I don't know what this is. It looks like plates and bowls and things. This is what it looks like, but I don't know what it is. So we're going to open it. There's a big box. Does anybody know what this is? What is this? And there's another little mini box like this. If Kane's here, he has to wait. You have to wait, Kane. You have an unboxing to get to. What is this? What is Nora Fleming? Is this a thing? And which bestie sent this to me? Motion for a husky magnet with. This is a platter, and I think it has little interactive thingies on it. Is that what this is? Oh, that's going to get chaotic. That's chaotic. What is okay, so this is a tray, but I feel like I could put all of my dessert thingies on this. And it has a little instructions. Dab a hole in the platter with water. Insert mini into hole in platter. Push mini from top and pull mini stem firmly from the underneath to the secure to the platter. What do we have for minis? Hi, chat. I have to look down at you. I can't look up at you. This one's Valentine's Day. And there's one more. It's a football. This is so charming. These are cute. So it's like a little platter and you can interchange. Oh, I think they sell these. I know Kane's here. But look, a little football. This is a really great gift. This is so nice of you. Thank you. Who sent me this? This is really charming. Thank you. All right, that was our little mini unboxing. We have a couple of other things. Don't worry. We have an agenda that we must adhere to. Okay, now let me cross this off. Unboxing, check. I'm going to scroll through and read some of these super chats though. Or if you see one, can you acknowledge it so that it pops up on the screen a little bit better? We're just winging it here. Jimmy should have his own puppet at his house. Then when he comes on, you should just interview his puppet. Oh my God, that's amazing. Not that Dina sends $20 and she said, Jess, I didn't know that was Cheech at the hearing. I left because I didn't want to be associated with Kung Fu Mike. Have a great show. Yes, that was Cheech, Dina. Thank you for the 20. That's very nice of you. Enchiladas Texas sent $50 and said toward your new computer. The shame. The shame. Those are the only ones that I can see. And thanks to everybody in the chat. The mods can probably put them up. Thanks for telling me. Okay. Do we want to try? So last night, a huge goal of my lifetime was achieved. I was a guest on a show that was on the Minifan Network. If you haven't seen it, I shared it on my X account. You can go to the Minifan Network YouTube, scroll down, and you will see Kane's Corner with a K and a K. One more K would have made it completely racist. And we had a really great time. We did like an hour-long chit-chat and interview. I thought it was great. However, I had some questions for Kane, and because it was his time, his show, and also the first time he had a guest, I thought I would lay off of him and not ask anything. But then I said, would you come on my show? And he said, yes. It's his funeral. And I would like everybody to be very nice to him. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Don't be nice to him. Say whatever you want in the chat. If he's being a dick or he's not nice, lay it all out there. I don't care. He deserves it. That's it. Okay. All right. Let's bring him on. His name is Kane. Kane with a K, which is actually going to be my very first question.
Unbelievable. Hey, listen, I thought about you.
Hi, bestie.
Night, so. Great.
Oh, yeah. You're not the only one. How does your girlfriend feel about that?
Oh, she doesn't mind. It's not my first guest I've ever had on. I just couldn't get him on lately, but no, she was happy. She supports everything I do. So this is a great hobby of mine. And look, you were tremendous yesterday. I didn't know how good you were on air, and you got me a little bit. I kind of felt like I was going to fall apart for a second, but I fought back, and I was proud of myself.
Was that when you started asking me about movies and stuff?
No, well, I was trying to lighten the mood because I didn't know if you were gonna want to bounce out of there. But when you said like, are we done yet? I was like, oh, I guess not. So
no, you kind of were like, okay, well, I don't want to keep you, and I was like, sir, it's a minimum 60 minutes if I'm coming on your show.
The rookie.
I'm definitely not coming in for. I mean, you want me to carve out time of my life and come for 22 minutes? Absolutely not.
That's a good point. Very sorry about that, but I had a great time.
You did a really, really great job. I thought it was fun. It was light. It was very easy. It was a good banter. Somebody commented.
Not what the people say about me, right? A little different than what's said about me. So,
well, we're gonna get to that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Why are you named Kane? What's that for?
To be honest, I saw it on the back of it was like on the side of a truck. I think it was a Pennsylvania company. It said Kane is able. And I was in a fantasy football league, and I thought, it's a pretty badass name. So I just went with it, and I've kept it ever since.
Is that your actual real name?
No, my real name's Mike.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm on Twitter. It's different. We all have little names. Like that's not people that put their regular name out there like you are pretty uncommon, I would say. Like,
Wait, I've been calling you Kane this whole time. That changes like how I feel.
Thought my real name was Kane? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. My parents would be kind of dicks to do that, I would think.
This is why I wanted to ask, why would they do this? Like, who did this? What's the lore?
She went with Michael. It's her favorite name. Very uncommon
Mike
in the 80s.
I don't know. I just feel like things have changed between us already. Like Michael's different.
That's my Facebook name. Facebook, they're a lot nicer to you. I've noticed that. My crowd on Facebook is very lovely, very nice.
Yeah, because it's like an older crowd over there, right? And you can't make a fake profile very quickly on Facebook these days, So X is
to be honest, like the podcast that I'm doing, one of my good friends just reached out to me today and wanted to come on, and like it almost brought me to tears a little bit. So I really enjoyed my time on Facebook.
What do you mean? What brought you to tears? What almost brought you to tears?
Well, I grew up with a guy, and we kind of strayed apart. And I started doing this podcast on Facebook with bringing old friends on and just interviewing them, kind of like a midlife check-in. And now it's kind of starting to build up a little better. More people are getting notice of it, and he reached out to me, and it was pretty emotional. I'm not gonna lie, it was. You've been through some hard times. He wants to come on tomorrow and talk about it, and it seems like that's all I'm doing now is podcasting. For Christ's sakes, hard work. It's hard work. God damn.
Oh, it's effortless, actually, King. it's effortless for me.
Wait, Greg, too.
So where is the show? Is it all guys or any girls?
Well, girls. I interview all kinds of people. I'm interviewing people just in the East Bay, where I grew up. Interesting. I'm trying to get business people to come on, restaurateurs, but I hadn't had anybody come on, so I started with people I knew and just start interviewing them. And they've been giving good responses back, like, "Hey, thank you for bringing me on. I had never talked about this kind of stuff. I'm good at getting stuff out of people. I'm curious, somewhat, so I can kind of go in and ask questions that maybe people aren't used to hearing or whatever. They're not used to. It comes out, and then it comes out, and look, I've gotten some good stuff out of those interviews. I love doing it. Really enjoying it.
So do those shows come on YouTube, or are they just on Facebook?
Just on Facebook. I just started. I've had 10 on my 10th episode, so. I'm trying to figure out. It's kind of, it's going to be pretty.
Okay.
It's a certain group of people that it's only going to apply to, I guess. But there's endless amounts of people to bring on, and we'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll be people in Rhode Island. Maybe different kinds of people come on. We'll see. Interesting people I would like. People that have interesting jobs. People that have done interesting things in the town. Maybe some sports Hall of Famers in the town. I've gotten people that don't want to come on because they're scared that their life isn't enough to talk about. I'm like, well, that's what I'm here.
I'm bored. Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay, Stop talking. Stop talking.
Go ahead.
Stop. You're on my show now. It's very different. Why did a bunch of people message me, tag me in posts, and say I was a loser for going on your show because you're a racist? Where would anybody get that idea from? Why would they say that?
Probably some of the stuff I've said, or maybe some of my positions, possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with that.
Yeah, I mean, what are we referring to?
Why would they call you a racist, Michael?
Well, I mean, they call me a pedophile too. I mean, I'm not a pedophile.
Let's start with no. Stay on task.
So
why would somebody yell at me and say, "Why are you going on a show with this guy? He is a racist." Give me one example of something you said that somebody would feel like that would qualify as being racist. If you said it, it's out there. So what is it?
Sure, it's out there. I've made some jokes on Twitter. I've made some jokes about the African American population, which I think is, ridiculous that you can't make jokes about people because they were slaves hundreds of years ago. We all can make jokes, and stats are what they are. We know a lot of violent crime is committed by African Americans. Per 13% of the population is committing 48% of the violent crime. It's something I've made jokes say when I see people on the street in a city. And, they look like kind of thuggish. I go to the other side of the road, I'm not scared to say it. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. It's kind of half a joke. people, it's a lot more to do with people clutching their pearls over things that I think has gotten to the point now where you say anything and people, can't even have a conversation because of something you've said. I kind of do it to rattle people a little bit too, but I guess in part, I do believe some of that. And look, it's from my own experience working in the restaurant business and working with all different cultures, all different types of people. There's patterns of behavior that I've seen in my own life, and you just draw from those experiences. I don't wake up and think, hey, because somebody's skin color is a certain color, that they're a certain kind of person. It's just a matter of what's actually happening out there. The stats don't lie.
My next question is, have you ever thought about keeping those thoughts inside you?
Yeah, I mean, we say it in spaces. It's not. Yeah, I've heard. I don't know about you. I've heard 2 million things worse than that. I mean, so I think we worry about words more than we worry about people's actions. And some of the people that have come at me have their own personal past that's actually court records. I've never been to jail. I've never hurt anybody. I've never hit anybody. Never committed a crime. Pretty honest. I don't steal. I don't know. I don't find it to be because you go on Twitter and make jokes and people think it's a little off color. Well, that's fuck you. I don't care what you think. It is what it is. If you don't want to be, I don't go out there and openly say it all day long and make nasty jokes about it. But it has come up, and I'm a lightning rod for that stuff. So it is what it is.
You're in a safe space, so feel comfortable. I know I'm putting you like on the spot, but I
feel pretty comfortable with you. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So let's now move on to why people call you a pedophile. Why would someone suggest that?
So I know where. I mean, it started from Mike Manansky, that piece of shit. I like Mud, but his son. We lived in the same town. Our kids played baseball together, so I would be at games. I'd see him, whatever. Before I even knew what I was doing, I snapped a picture of him at a game. He had a backwards hat on, and I kind of made a comment like, "Oh, he's look at this hardo." It happens that I'm really dumb. I'm not the brightest person. I looked in the back. I didn't even think about it when I sent it. This was a long time ago now, but it was like there were kids in the background. I don't know, not that big a deal. But when I came on the scene, people pulled it back up. And when they pulled that picture back up and saw the kids, it kind of started from there. So that was kind of like the joke. But.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
It's not, there's no truth to it.
Sure. Another one of the things that I heard was that you feel that on occasion, in certain circumstances, women deserve to get hit by men in domestic situations. Can you elaborate on that for us?
You think that's what I think?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, I'm asking about that. Is that what you said?
So I will be honest. I did say it, but not in that context. What happened was I'm not that bright, but who was it? Stefan Diggs, right? His chef, we were kind of joking around. She obviously choked out his chef, and I did not realize she was a woman. So I said, sometimes chefs need to get hit, like I was kind of kidding around. I am a chef. I was joking around, but I did not realize she was a woman. So, you take it and you gotta own what you said. But I never advocated for violence against women.
So we've covered you being racist,
sure,
you being a pedophile, and you believing that in certain circumstances, domestic violence is appropriate. What else about you do we need to cover with my group here as we navigate through this conversation? Give me the worst of you, Michael.
I think you just said the worst of me. I don't think it's much worse than that. I mean, I've said some horrible things to people. To be quite honest, I was getting my brother passed away from ALS. I brought that out. I do think it was, beginning was kind of therapeutic for me, but obviously there's trolls out there and things happen. I was in a group chat for a long time. It was it's called the troll chat. And in there, I cannot tell you the things that are said in this place, but it's behind, it's in a chat. It's whatever. No big deal. Right. So I was part of that. And at one point, Some people had taken things I said personal. I thought people could handle it. I did not realize how sensitive some of these people are. And people hold it against you, whatever. It is what it is. At one point, a picture of my son floated in there. A picture they took off of Facebook, and it just, I lost my mind. I got pissed. I came out of the chat, and somebody doxed my name. Like, I don't even care about that, but it just pissed me off. And I made a comment about his kid, who's paralyzed. And, I mean, it just came to the point of 6 months of getting rattled. So, but all people see is that one thing, So, you can't do it. I owned up to it.
I'm sorry, Michael, back up a second. Did you say that in a private chat, you made a comment about a man's son who is paralyzed?
No, not in the chat, in the space, in the open.
Oh, okay. What was the comment?
I think I said, like, at least my kid can walk, something like that. So, which is pretty bad. Like, I had a paralyzed. I tried to explain to him. At one point, he thought I was making fun of his son. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I had no idea who his son was. So he kind of was like, you know who my son was. You know who I am. I'm like, I don't know who you are. How would I know your son was paralyzed? I had no idea. But then I did know. Then I knew it would happen. So they started talking shit. They were posting my brother's obituary. It goes to a point where you're like, you know what, you want to do that? Okay, we'll go fucking low. And that's kind of how I've operated. I think I've come away from that a little bit because I got out of that chat. I disappeared. I try to do a little more love and peace these days, my friend. I want to be more like that guy, the guy you had on, Jimmy or whatever, the guy that makes the songs. I want to be more like him. He seems
okay.
Like
well, you'd have to be gay. Do you want to be gay?
Yeah, you know what? He's a nice guy. He seems very happy. I don't know much about him, but he seems very happy, and I need some of that. That's what I need in my life. A little more of that, That's why my girlfriend helps with that, because she's very nice. She sees in me, but look, it's been great.
Is she aware of all of these things that you've said online that have been memorialized for the world?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A lot more than that. That's not even the bad shit to me. Like, there's plenty of other stuff I've had to deal with, and other things that have been more a little more sketchy for her. So
are you going to tell us what other things?
Sure. I mean, I had a girl, a woman that I was dating. We broke up a while, and then she had come to me and basically said she was pregnant, and that I had never felt blackmailed before until I met this person. And
okay,
we were together for a while, and then she did this thing where she's like, I don't know if I can get rid of it if I know it's yours. But what she didn't know about me is I had already snipped up. So I knew it wasn't mine.
This is great. I love this for you. Keep going.
Yeah. So then she kind of like and then she went and had an abortion and kind of made it like, you guys weren't there to support me. I'm like, you have a husband. Like, it's nothing to do with me.
Wait, back.
Yeah,
shut up.
Okay.
Back.
We'll go. I'm sorry. I know I'm leaving a lot out. I met her at a job that I was working. I was divorced. She said she was separated from her husband. We kind of started dating. And what happened over time was I became like that woman who the husband says she's going to leave. I was that person where she said she's going to leave her husband and just never did.
Oh.
And honestly, I one night I have a bunch of stories around it. I don't know if I'm going to tell them here, but it was a crazy time, and we worked through it. The husband was kind of involved. She was with me. She wasn't. She was with me. She wasn't. Then I just broke it off. I'm like, look, I can't do this anymore. It's not right. I never thought I would do something like that. And I told, I broke it off. And when I met my girlfriend now, she had come back and said she was pregnant. And it kind of was within the range. So I guess it could have been. But I knew it wasn't because I was, I had the vasectomy. So I knew, and she didn't know that. I never told her that. So I knew it wasn't, but then I knew she was fucking blackmailing me. It really hurt, and I have feelings too. It made me sick inside, and I felt like that man that's just like,
Michael, shut the fuck up immediately. Stop, shut the fuck up. Okay, I have a lot of fucking questions. Okay.
We're professional.
How long were you with this married woman?
Almost 2 years, I'd say. I don't know.
Okay, so over the course of 2 years, not one time you told her that you couldn't get her pregnant?
We weren't planning, like she was. It was never. Kids were never even talked about because we weren't having any more kids.
I know
No,
that.
no,
I'm just
no,
talking
no,
about
never,
like over the course of 2 years when
never.
your basic job was to fuck her because you weren't married to her, you weren't providing for her. At no time over 2 years when you were fucking this woman did it
Nope.
come up that you couldn't come inside of her because, or you could have because
No,
you
she was on birth control, so I never even, she didn't care, and I never brought it up. She never came up.
Okay. And then when she called you and she told you she was pregnant, why didn't you tell her right away it couldn't have been you because you had a vasectomy? How long did you let that go?
Well, probably longer than I should have.
Why did you do that?
So, well, I'll tell you why. I was trying to process the situation, because she was very manipulative. Like there was as you know, I heard you screaming at somebody today. People can do things that they think they're doing the right thing, but they're just trying to manipulate you. And I didn't know what she was trying to do. I didn't even really almost didn't believe it. So I let her ride a little bit. And then when I really knew it was real, I kind of just told her. I was just like, it's not mine. And
You could have just literally the day she called you said, it can't be me. I had a vasectomy. Have a nice life.
Mm-hmm.
But you wanted to let that linger and you wanted some time to process it. You wanted more pain.
Well, I knew it wasn't mine, so I wasn't really having pain. It was more
like
of just to make her wait, to feel something, because I knew what she was doing. She was trying to fucking blackmail me. Is there anything worse than trying to blackmail somebody with a child? That's awful. It's awful.
That's a wonderful fucking question, Kane, because I have noticed that you have a little bit of animosity towards Aiden Carney, and you had a lot of not nice things to say about him on
I also had a lot of nice things to say about him.
On previous shows, though, I've heard you say some shit, right? And then last night you kind of laid into it. Are you aware that the girl that put him in jail also faked a pregnancy?
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, I don't, again, but I will say in my defense, it maybe is a little different than his. I don't know. I know I put myself in that situation. I was wrong. I admitted that. I came out and said, look, that what I've done is not right. I shouldn't have been messing with a married woman. It don't matter. You're separated. It was wrong. I knew it. I wasn't raised that way. I grew up in a family, whatever, a pretty prominent family that wouldn't have done that. It's just that. Did you say
you were? I'm sorry, back up again. Jesus, you're dropping all these things. Did you say you were raised in a prominent family?
Well, I have some people in my family that are. It's just a different class and part of my family. It's just a different of an expectation. I'm a black sheep, I guess.
What kind of a class? What kind of? So what do you mean? What do you mean by prominent?
Maybe prominent is not the right word, but more. It just came with different expectations. That's all. Just I don't really want to talk about that part of my family because that's the one part of anything that I'll talk about is I don't really want that stuff involved because it's how do I say this the right way? I don't know if I can say it the right way. I just don't really talk about that. That's one thing I really don't talk about is that part of my family.
Well, unfortunately, you said something that intrigued me and everybody. You mentioned prominent family. So now I'm curious.
Maybe I used the wrong word. I don't want to use prominent because that makes it sound different than what it is. But I will just say there was an expectation in my family, a little bit different than I would say my immediate family was a different expectation than some of the other people in my family that held high standards, that really were tough on, they wanted you the best for you. And they didn't care what you had to hear to make that happen. It didn't happen for me, but the pressure was there. So I have a lot of respect for some of the stuff they did in their life to build what they built. I take a lot of pride in keeping that part of my life away from anything. I will not talk about it. It's the same with my girlfriend. She doesn't want to be part of it, so I won't talk about that either. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is on the table.
I suggest not dropping things such as, my family, prominent family. Let's ask a question. Do you think anybody in that very prominent or not so prominent group of your family members did you just roll your eyes?
No, I'm sorry. I was shooing somebody away. So I ended up in camera. That's all. I'm gonna roll my eyes at you now? Are you kidding me? Oh wait, I'm enjoying this.
Do you think any of those people who are most likely disappointed in you are watching this right now?
Well, I will say I checked your Facebook page today. Is that Facebook page a fan page, or is it like friends of yours and family and stuff?
The bestie verse one.
No, just your Jessica Machado page.
That was my regular page I've had since 2007.
Okay.
And then when I started to get a little popular, I had friend requests. So I accepted them.
All right.
And then I had to put a pause on that because I started to recognize it could get a little weird. So that is my regular personal page. And there are some people on there who I don't know, but I stopped accepting friend requests. I've got like 5,000 friend requests just sitting there.
All
Why?
right.
What did you look at and what did you do?
Oh, well, we have one mutual friend. That's all.
Who?
And can I send it to you in the private chat? Because I don't want you to say the name if that's okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Michael.
Well,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't want to go into. I'm trying. You're bringing me to a spot where if we're gonna talk about all this stuff, I need to be a little more prepared for it. I don't know. It's a lot of shit that happened.
Yeah. So let me just set the listen. When you come here, if you ever get invited back, which is still, I'm not sure, just come expecting absolutely any type of conversation or question. This goes off the rails very quickly. This show is currently in my house. We may be in the car in a little bit. I have no idea. Just expect anything. If you don't feel, did you send me a private chat?
Yeah, that's the
Oh
name.
my God. Hold on. I don't even know who that is.
Okay. All right, fine. So that's my
Is that an ex-girlfriend of yours?
no, it's my brother's widow. So I didn't know if you knew who she was. So that's all. Just asking.
Noted. Kane,
So
my husband's here. So do you have somewhere to go?
no.
Okay, you
No,
can stay. Hold on. Honey, come and meet Kane. His name is Michael, but just come and meet him. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna love him.
I should have put that's not nice.
How was your guitar lesson?
It's just a lot of stuff to practice.
Can you just come say hi to my guest? If you came in, you know I'm gonna show you have to say hello. I have a guest. I know, but I have a guest now. This is Kane.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Sorry you have to do this. Nice to see you. Sorry about the Eagles.
This is the guy that clogged the toilet at
That's
Patty and
such a
Charles'
bullshit
house.
story. It's so fake. It's fake.
Oh, I've probably done that with
As a weird swirl, right? He knows.
with vomit over there at some point in my life.
I believe.
Yeah, that's what did you go? Why was
He was at Nick's funeral.
no, just the
okay?
get together before the
Oh,
funeral.
oh yeah, everybody went to that.
Ashley invited everybody to the house. And then Payne clogged the toilet and it's just a big mess. Listen,
I
I'm
was at Kevin's on Friday, jamming out, learning from the master of guitar.
all right. Forget
Does he know
Kane.
Kevin? You must know Kevin.
Do you know Cinema Lord's
It's
brother,
fun.
Kevin?
I don't like personally know him. I know I've seen him. He was part of the basketball team, so I knew him from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not about you for 5 seconds. I need my husband to say hi to the besties because they love him. Say hi to they're all missing you. It's here now. They're down here. Just say hi to them. Just give them love.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. All right. I'll come back after I'm done with this, eviscerating this person.
Nice meeting you. Why are
You too.
Because he came in here and he's like dropping things and then he's not answering questions. This guy, I need to peel away some layers. We have some work to do.
Well, I don't know about that. I think that's a little unfair. Like sometimes people aren't going to answer your questions just because you ask. I mean, you are Jessica Machado, but if I don't want to answer, I think I'll dodge around it. I mean, I don't mind going into stuff, but we've gotten to the point of the place where somehow you're really good at this, and these are the spots I don't want to talk about. But anything else, I kind of will. I mean, I guess I will if you really want to know. I mean, I guess
Did
I'll
you
tell
say somehow I'm
Okay.
really good at this?
Yeah, not somehow. You just are really good at it.
I know. All right. Okay. So we've gotten really close to, we've figured out, let me go back and look at my notes. How are the besties doing? Hold on. What's the matter? Oh, Quincy took one of the puppets, you guys. Okay. No, don't let him chew that. I'm going to need that. It's Mike Crawford. Okay, go ahead. Go do what you want with it. It's fine. Okay. Let's see how he doesn't like Mike Crawford. Let's see. People are saying stand your ground, Kane. They like you better today.
Wow.
Let's see what else everybody keeps saying. Standing your ground, boundaries are good. Everybody is liking this,
I thought
Kane.
these are your fans.
You might have some fans. Did you have
Don't they want like me to go all deep and let all this shit out, because the trolls will have a field day with this information.
the goal of coming on my show is not for us to make you uncomfortable. The goal is to be entertaining. That's what
it.
we do this for.
Listen, I'm all for it. You think I'm being like negative about it? I'm not. I
I'm not.
actually
No, not
appreciate
at all.
what
I
you're
think you're doing great.
doing.
I think the besties are everybody's saying you're doing a great job. We like you, is what they're saying.
Wow.
Do you
Wow.
love that they like you?
I do. I wouldn't have took your money last night, ladies. Okay, not that way. No super
So
chats.
yeah,
for me.
so I went back and watched it, and I said that I thought that Kane should have done super chats. I would have never been offended by that. Like you asked me straight out about how much money I made, which is a little controversial. I answered you. But I thought that like you should be making money off of this. Have you made any money whatsoever off of any of your podcasts or
I
shows?
have no, my podcast. I be quite honest. We had more live viewers than I've ever got viewers for a podcast. So I mean, my Facebook ones do better. But I'm not.
Okay.
Money's not is what I'm even here for. I just enjoy. It's a hobby for me. I love doing it. I mean, I watched the Kirk Minahan show and I just wanted to do this, so I just did it, and it just I got somewhat better at it. And now I couldn't have imagined, like last night kind of opened my eyes, because like you kind of fired back at me and I didn't expect that, to be quite honest. Like, you kind of were like, I was like, whoa, she kind of just fucking good. And I would have melted before, but I was able to hold my ground, which I appreciate. So
I do. I think you did hold your ground. I think there's potential. I think you could be my project, and I could help you.
It.
And like I think if you like it so much, like okay, so you're a chef. Do you like being a chef?
I love to cook.
Or do you like doing this more?
No, this would be the joy of my life. I would love to do this, but it's not, you have family and stuff, and I do enjoy food. Like, so I did have a cooking show that I was working on. It sucked. I don't know how to do any production, which is the big issue. But it was fun, and I enjoy this a lot more. I mean, honestly, I thought about that podcast all day. You know what I mean? I really liked it.
You did?
Yeah, had a great time. Like I was happy, like that I was able to, go on with a real star, So it was nice.
I love that. Oh, okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But I actually can tell how much you really like it. It sounds to me like it's something it's a hobby, but I think if you could make some money off of it, you would. And I think that you need to learn how to do monetization and super chats so you can make a little bit of money for yourself, make it fun. And then listen, I can't wait to get paid this month so I can get a new fucking computer, because this one sucks. So I don't know. Anyway, I thought you did a really great job. I would like to go back though to asking more questions. Do you have some more time?
Do whatever you want. I'm here. I have nothing else to do.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let's see first if the chat has any questions for you before I ask anything. I love everybody is loving. I knew last night that I could make you likable and endearing. I knew it was there. All these people saying all these mean things about you. I was like, okay. I don't think Menners would have set me up with someone that was going to be a real dick or a hard ass.
Menners knows. Me and Menners are tight. So
you are.
Yeah.
Are you tall? How tall are you?
5'6". I'm short.
You're a short king?
Yeah. A lot of confidence though. That's my girlfriend should tell you.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just a very confident person. Like I don't really care about my height. I never really thought about that. When I was younger, I did. When you're younger, you kind of feel weird about it. But as I gotten older, it doesn't really bother me at all.
Would you say that? So last night after we did the show, some people did a space last night. I thought I saw you in it. I jumped in the space to say thank you, and then you got out. So I didn't get to. What happened?
Well, I have a guy in there that is one of the biggest. I'm not going to say it, but he is a big, wet, what. And every time I go on a show or something, he always has something to say. When I've asked him to come on my show, he said he was going to come on 6 different times. And every time he's like, I got the flu, my back hurts, something happened. Oh, my mom. I'm like, you're just a pussy, you know. You don't want to come on, that's fine. So now every time, yesterday, I had a great time. And I felt good coming out of that podcast. I was like, you know, she really, I mean, I honestly was very grateful that you did it. And I saw him in there and I'm like, I don't want to yell at him tonight. You know, I just don't want to yell tonight. So I took the night off, but you know, I just knew I was
Why
going to go in
didn't
there
you
and
go
knock him
into
off the
that
stage.
chat? Why didn't you go into that spaces and be like, I just had a fucking great show with more views than any other show on the Minifan network
Well, I
for the
was in
past
there.
couple of weeks?
I did say
I
that,
mean,
and I just got out of there. I'm like, let these guys have a I didn't want to knock BDO out of spaces another time. Like I'll run him out of there in about fucking 10 seconds. He knows. I go dirty, I go quick, and he gets the fuck out because he knows I'm not gonna let him go. It's like I don't want to go in there and run the spaces. You know what I mean? Every time I jump in there, I run the whole thing. So I'm like, you know, I'll give these guys the night. You know, they can have their spaces and have a good time. So I'm good.
I was talking about I felt like there was some big dick energy in that spaces last
Yeah,
night.
that's the
I don't
guy.
know if you were even.
He's not a big
yeah,
dick though. Trust
yeah.
me, he's not. He has no energy. He has
Really?
1% of the guts that you have. Trust me when I tell you. He's the guy that goes in there.
Should
and
I
he
have
has
him
all
on my
his-
show?
He won't come on. He won't come on. He
He
took
won't come on
him-
my show.
He doesn't show his face. Unless you want to do it without his face. He won't put his face on camera. So I'm like, you're not like, I don't care what your opinion is. If you don't put your face on camera, like I'm not taking you serious. I'm sorry. I'm just not. So, you know, I told him I didn't care. It was a friendly thing. I'm like, hey, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna bust them in the fans' balls. He's like, I'm gonna kill people, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, let's go. I tease it 3 different times. He doesn't come on. I'm like, I can't do it with you anymore. I'm not gonna keep telling people you're coming on and you don't show up.
Well, you can't ask him again. It's done for
No,
you.
it's
Like,
done.
what's his name again?
Big Dick
You said it
O'Malley.
already. That's it.
Yeah. It's
So how can his name
call
be
themselves
Big Dick
Big Dick.
O'Malley if he
Yeah.
if he doesn't have a big dick?
I don't know if he does or doesn't, but I know he has no guts. You know.
One more question that came up from some comments that I saw. You know what? Maybe I'm not sure the chat is ready for. I know it is Wednesday night, but maybe we won't. Let me read some. Wait, people are saying, "What the fuck? I love this guy."
Wow.
Are you reading the comments?
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't. Now I will.
Who came into the room where you're doing this stream and you shooed them away?
That was my girlfriend.
Why did you look at her like that?
Like,
Why
what?
didn't you invite her on the screen?
She can't. She doesn't want to be on the screen. So she doesn't. She's very. I told her nothing's going to happen. She worries, you know. She's like, oh, somebody said they want to hurt you. And I'm like, they're not going to come to the house. I've been through this with a million people. The people that say they're going to do something never do anything. You know, so I'm like, you don't have to worry about these people. Like, they're not anything to worry about. I tried to explain to her. It's the kind of people that are trolls are kind of people that are, I think they got picked on in high school. I think they didn't have friends. I think their wives, they're impotent or whatever it is. They got issues. So they come onto Twitter and they sit behind their account. They try to rail on people like yourself and call you ugly, call you fat, call you stupid things that aren't true, first off, and it doesn't rattle you. And you know what? I enjoy it too, like you do. Like, hey, but in the end of the day, you don't put your face out there. It's hard to take those people serious, but she doesn't. She worries about it, and I don't want, I don't want to get yelled at every other day for things that I can control. You know, maybe she would talk to you. I don't know. Maybe
well,
you.
I mean, if we're going to be friends and comrades here,
sure.
I mean, I'm feeling like I'm going to need to know more about you, to be quite honest.
Well, if that's going to happen, we're going to be comrades.
Yes.
Then yes, we have to share everything. I'll tell you it all. I mean, I have told people about certain things. I have, I got a bunch of shit. Some good stuff.
I'm thinking of I want a segment where you come on Bunny After Dark every Wednesday. I'm not giving you all this time. Not this, but
no, I understand.
You come on maybe and do a quick 15-minute segment and you report on something for me or something. And you just come until people start following you and you get a couple viewers out of it. You know what I mean?
I am all in.
What would you do a segment on? What would you come in and do?
I have to think about it. I would.
No, right on the cuff. You've got to pitch it to me right now. You're going to come on Wednesday of next week. I'm giving you 15 minutes. What are we talking about?
Can we do something with food?
That's usually the Sunday show. Do you
Okay.
think you'd be a better fit for Sundays? Because I do baking
probably.
and things like that. Yeah.
Probably.
Have you ever made sourdough?
Yes.
Like a sourdough starter.
Yes.
I think the
Yes, I
besties
have.
would like that. The besties would like that. Yeah. Okay, give me 3 things about you that everybody needs to know before we end this tonight. I need 3 things. This may parlay into me asking more questions, but give me 3 things. Scratch it. Stop it. I don't want to ask that. Give me your worst night out drunk story you have, like in your wheelhouse. With you, what happened?
Worst night out drunk story. Fuck. Got a bunch, but I'm trying to do the worst. I mean, what you're saying worst is in like I never got arrested, so that never happened.
You're so hung up on getting arrested. Who cares about that? It's like lore. It's a good thing. Like you could talk about it. Like I was arraigned. I love telling that story. I loved it. I didn't love it then, but I love telling it. It's not that bad.
Wow.
Here's one of my worst drunk stories. One
Right.
time we left a bar with my sisters and the bar closed. I needed to go to the bathroom and my sister was like, try to get back in. We couldn't get back in. She said, just go to the bathroom in front of the car. I popped a squat in front of the car. I was peeing and like squatting down, and my sister backed the car out of the parking spot, turned the headlights on, and blared on the horn. So everybody in the parking lot turned around and saw me pissing in the parking lot. Go.
We went out one night, 3 of us. We were young. We were probably like 19 at the time, and we were going to this bar in Providence. It was called Breakpoint. It was they were serving us underage. Oh boy, we got shit faced one night. So we were driving back to town, and I don't know what happened. I just like got out of the car at a gas station. I went up to I started a fight basically with the guy in the front desk. Started fighting like "fuck you," threw something at him, and I turned around. And as soon as I turned around, just a cop right behind me. He just grabbed me. He goes, "Get the fuck out of here." That's all I remember. I scattered to the car. We ran off.
And that was in like 1965, 1966.
Whoa. I mean, I'm younger than you. 46.
I'm going by your hair.
Jesus Christ, 44.
I'm going by your hair. You're 44?
Yeah. 44, yeah.
Can you move your microphone away so we can see your full face? Yep. Just look at the screen for a second. Okay, perfect. All right, you can put it back. There you go, besties.
That's not nice. Oh, these people. You got a good crowd. They bunnied up the chat. I was definitely taking some heat for that too. Nobody had seen that many bunnies in the chat ever. So
I have wonderful fans and they'll try anything once, I think. I will too, and I was like, we'll try it once. We'll go. I was on a podcast one time and the girl had me on and I didn't know. I just blind said yes, kind of like with you. I was like, okay. I mean, I took Menner's word for it, but I was like, I blindly went on and it was terrible. It was a terrible interview. I had to carry the whole thing. It was very disjointed. I wanted to get out of it. If it had been 6 months later, I probably would have just said, hey, I got to go. You know what I mean? But I was new at it. And so I'll try one time. I thought it went great. You should be really proud. You did a great job. I don't want to patronize you like that, but I thought it went really well.
Yeah, no, it's good. You should be challenging it too. I mean, it shouldn't be all easy. Like people should push back. People should fight back. And if they don't like what just being heard, they should say something.
Yeah.
Look, you did a great job. I was happy it went that way.
It was great.
What are you cooking this Sunday? That's what I was kind of going to ask you. Do you have a menu?
What's the football schedule for Sunday? What's the game schedule?
I know I don't know what time they're playing. I could tell you.
I mean, obviously the Eagles are out and the Chiefs are out. So for Sunday, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking corned beef and cabbage, to be honest with you. I always try to do that like one time before St. Patrick's Day.
They're playing at 1 o'clock, the Patriots.
Oh, so that's going to be rough because the market's going to be crazy in the morning. Everybody's going to be there. What should I cook on Sunday? You tell me and I'll cook it.
You're doing some kind of pasta, no? Did you say the lasagna or the cannelloni, or have you done any of that before? Stuffed pastas?
Oh yeah, I do stuffed shells. Yeah, I do like a veggie lasagna with sausage and then I do a red sauce with like the meat sauce and ricotta. But so what do you think I should make? Just tell me and I'll make it.
I would like to see one of your famous lasagnas.
Okay, we'll do lasagna this week. What are you making? You do Sunday dinner?
We don't do like Sunday dinner. I cook dinner. It's not like what you're thinking. I know what you're trying to say. We don't do like a whole spread on Sundays. No. Usually work Sundays. That was most of the time I work. So it's hard to do on Sunday.
When is the next time you have a show or that you're going to be somewhere? So when's the next time?
I'll be doing a show tomorrow for Facebook, and then the next show I'll do for Kane's Corner will be next week sometime. I got somebody to come on finally.
Who?
His name is the American Menners. He's the American version of Menners. He looks like Menners, but he's from America.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to get him on. Yeah, and I'll jump on anything. We got a good thing going over there at the network.
Yeah. So everybody can find you on the Minifan Network on YouTube. You don't
Yep.
have a specific channel yet yourself, right?
No,
But you will. We'll get you there, right? You're going to do that.
we'll talk to Manners first, but yeah, see what happens.
Oh, wait. Do you have like some sort of deal with him?
I don't have a deal with them, but I'm loyal to the Manners.
Blink twice if you need to be released from a
No,
contract. We
no,
have
I
people
don't-
that can help you.
Me and him, we kind of work together. I mean, without him, I never would have started, you know. So
Then you
I've
need to
always-
be the star of the show, like of the network. Who gets the most views currently right now?
Manners.
Manners?
Probably. Yeah, Manners
Okay.
is the best guy for me of all of content of the whole network of anybody. Even I think better than most of the people that have gone on the show, Kirk show. I think that's one of the top guys. I mean, he's a professional.
Yeah.
He does a lot of podcasting, so
Yeah.
I
He's
respect.
an
his
easy
skills.
listen. He's an easy
He's good.
listen.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's the man. So I've always stood by him, and I would always, but look, if we branch out and we do things, I mean, it's only good for all of us, I think.
Did
That's what I'm going to tell.
Did he like not want me on his show?
I think he regretted it, not bringing him on, because usually he would. I was shocked that it got to me. I thought he was just going to nab you up, and definitely bring you on because it would have been, good instincts. I was very disappointed in the other show. I go, well, we're going to bring her on, and we don't know what we can talk to her about. It's like, holy shit, guys, really? And I said, okay, if you're not going to do it, I'm doing it. Or I'm going to ask. Nicely. But yeah, I was shocked because there's a lot. I mean, to have a guest of your caliber on there would have been great for the show. And those guys are good at improving and just going with the flow. So I was shocked, but they must have been intimidated by you. That's all I can say. They had to have been.
My feelings were a little hurt, to be honest with you.
I don't
But
blame you.
we ended up doing something great, so it ended up working out. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
It was
Can
great.
anybody find you anywhere? Say someone wants to reach out to you and connect with you. Wants to be a guest on your show? How do they connect with you?
Just on Twitter. I don't even know what the handle is.
Okay.
Kane is able 22, I think.
Kane is able. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
You can't miss. I'm the only one with that name, I think. So
Maybe a little rebranding. Michael works. You should work on it.
listen, I'm willing to listen.
It looks like you're a fan favorite and the besties really like you and
Wow.
they've warmed up to you. They like you more today than they did yesterday.
Shocking.
I just saw a chat that said Kane is bunny approved. So it seems to me, I mean, we're going to talk about you when I'm done. When we hang up, I'm going to talk about
Sure.
you and kind of listen to the chat. But for now, it looks like everybody likes you.
Is it
Despite you
something they
being
do
a
some-
racist pedophile who makes fun of people.
Well, not a pedophile. You could use a
What
racist
is
card,
it?
I guess. I would say racially aware a little more. But look, everybody has their opinions. I've gone in spaces and
Sure.
said some horrible
Sure.
things. So, but you know what? I've turned the corner, and I'm only going to say those things, in my head. Okay, I'll keep it in my head. I'll try.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thanks
nice
for coming
night.
on.
Appreciate you.
Okay, be nice and say bye to the bunnies. You have to say bye to the bunnies.
You know what I looked for today? I looked for the bunny ears. Would that have went over if I had bunny ears on, or would that have been like, it would have been this guy's trying too hard?
Like you were looking to wear actual bunny ears to come on the
Yeah, I'm
show.
gonna put them on.
That would have been amazing.
Oh shit. Fuck. Should have listened to the
100%.
girlfriend. Should have listened.
You fumbled it. It was her idea.
Yeah, she's like, you should just wear the ears.
You
I'm
fumbled
like, I
it.
don't know. I'm gonna get beat up in the spaces later, but you know what? And I just did. I should have done it. Maybe next time. Thank you for your time.
Say goodbye to the bunnies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Goodbye to the bunnies. Hope to see you soon. You're a great fan base, and you're definitely on the right side of history with Jess. So, despite what she did to Nurse Kim, you're still on the right side with her. But
Fuck you, Kane.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
Bye. All right, besties. How everybody's saying bye Michael Michael Kane Michael. I don't really we have no idea who this man is. I actually thought his name was Kane the whole time. He did great. I was really proud of him. What are some of these things? I am very sad I missed the chat. Really, really sad I missed the chat. You waved at the screen. When he waved at you, you waved back. All right. We only have a few minutes before Jimmy gets here, so we can't do anything puppet related. We might be able to do it. Do we had super chats and I can't see them? I can't see my comments the way that I can. Listen, I don't know anything about that guy. I don't know. I mean, I know nothing. I know nothing except that he has a show. I learned more about him from the people who don't like him on the internet than anything else I knew. I had nothing. I went into this blind and, he asked me the questions last night, but I felt like I saw something there. People wanted to learn more. So we just did a nice little icebreaker. It was not that big of a deal. Obviously, he had some people of some higher caliber in his family. You can't say that and then me not want to know. Now I'm curious. Do they own some sort of lunch meat company? Like, because he downplayed it. So it's not like they can't be rich, but like, what are they? Like, what do we think? Like his family, can you imagine if it's something stupid? Like they just like own the local, like corner store, not stupid, but like the way that he talked about it, like what do you mean? Chat, somebody's like, we will figure it out. I actually have no fucking doubt. You will figure it out. His grandfather invented Post-its. You think he meant snobby. So now we need to be his friend. Listen, we have to be very careful about befriending people on the internet. If you were listening or watching my show this morning, I just realized I can look at my phone and I can get messages. We had a little bit of a problem this morning. Here are some super chats I got. Luna Tuna sent $10 and said, "Okay, Bish, looking fine as fuck. Love you even though you hate me because I'm a husky." Yeah, it's trauma. That's really all it is. You know this. Christine Brantley is now a Bunny member. Thank you. Welcome, Christine. Anita O'Brien is here. Welcome to Bunnies Only. Magdalene Ballin is also a member for 1 month. Hi, Bunny. Kelly has been a member for 4 months. Love all my besties, she said. Catherine Williams, NB. Does that mean New Bedford? She is now a Bunny member. We got all these new members. You're going to love it. I think I read those. KY Heather sent $9.99 and she said, "Yell at me, Jess." I saw a chat earlier, either today or like in tonight's chat, where she was like, "I think I kind of want you to yell at me." We could just do a members only. We'll make that one private for like $50 and you can come in and I will just like shit all over you and yell at you. What you do when I'm doing that is your business. Not that Dina sent $10 and said, "Kane has a Bill Burr mentality, not but hurt by it, just saying." Iced Coffee Addict sent $5 and said, "What's your favorite dish to cook and do you have any single friends?" It sounds like, wait, how are we all feeling when Kane tells the story that he a girl that he broke up with after he started going out with his new girlfriend came to him and said she was pregnant. Then so there's that. Then he unlocks the next part of the story where he's like, "Oh yeah, and like I knew it couldn't be mine because I had a vasectomy." Then we find out he was with her for 2 years and never told her that he had a vasectomy. And then he tells us that she's married. Motion for Kane to get a magnet. I'll write that down. Thank you to the bestie who sent me all of those super chats. Let me read some other messages. Hold on a second. I got a message from T-Mobile and it says, "Our network is operating normally. A reported Verizon outage may affect reaching Verizon customers. Thank you. Call Jimmy for advice, maybe. Oh, I think when I was, yeah. So the advice that I need is like, this laptop is wonderful, but we are getting a major upgrade. Glare also is having problems. Seems I got rid of the chat. I'm going to tell you something. I'm looking over here where it says comments. I can't see them anymore, but it's adding up and it's like 3,486 comments. I know Jimmy's going to be coming on. So let's take a minute to go over this because I don't really want to talk too much about it. But I have a couple of Venmos as well. Lisa Cobb, I shouldn't have said your last name. Sorry. Lisa said, get better internet. I don't know. I'm tech challenged, but we need your live to stream better. Your sound is lagging. Sending much love from South Carolina. Yesterday, before I did whatever show I was doing, I have a hard, Ethernet cable? Because Jack knows all about this. I have an Ethernet. Better? Boob action? It's Wednesday. It's Bunny. Jack has the Ethernet cable going straight from the thing, whatever it is, and it goes this long cord. He bought like this really, really long one. It goes from my room, under my carpet, through my hallway, under that carpet, through his room, under his carpet, under his bed, all the way around to the other side, around his drums and all the shit. So here I am. I'm like, we're not fucking around for Bunny After Dark. I go in there, I disconnect it, and I'm pulling it little bit by little bit. And then I'm like wiggling it around. I finally get it in here, and the end of it doesn't match my computer. I needed another thing. I just want to let you know I tried. I agree. You deserve better. Stacey Clinton. Oh, Stacey Feast travels for Staniel's search and rescue party. So let's talk about the situation that happened this morning. So RBB is an individual who's been in the chat. RBB has someone who has super chatted me, who likes to get their comments on the stage type thing. And I've noticed that there has been some kind of like elevated stuff going on when RBB is talking in the chat. I don't know. I can't pay attention. I am essentially just at the whim of now my 3 moderators who I need because it gets a little crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on in the chat. I don't know. And today it's been getting worse. I feel like I'm watching comments and people are getting upset. I don't know how to handle that. Okay. Clearly I have fucked up when it comes to fans like MLP, where it starts off good and then it takes a turn for the worst. And then the next thing I know, I've got a woman saying I'm creating burner profiles and going to detectives. Like it went off the rails very quickly. I don't know how to handle this. Okay. When I have someone who I don't know in real life, I don't know their life. I don't know their temperament. I don't know their tone. I don't know anything. So we have this conversation today. In my opinion, I went back and listened to it. I feel like she sounds like this is a very disproportionate reaction. If you don't know, she got upset because she got timed out of the chat today. And she has been timed out a couple of times by the mods. And then she thinks there's some nefarious situation about it. You know, all I can tell you is this. After I ended my live stream this morning, she continued to text me for a while. And then someone messaged me and said that Jimmy was live and that she was in that chat. And then she messaged me and she was like, look what you did. Now Jimmy's talking about it, like blaming me. And I wasn't really happy about that. And I kept saying, like, what do I do? Do I get mad? Do I be nice? Like, do I tell this person to fuck off? Like, at what point, like, how do I handle this? The last thing I texted in all caps was leave me alone. And I got a response of K, and I have not heard from her since. You know, some of these, having talked to her on the phone, I know the tone now, and reading these text messages, this is exactly what people like Jimmy warned me about. And I feel bad for the besties who I have talked to and I do get along well with. This is not okay. I got all the screenshots of Jimmy's chat. And, you know, saying things like, you know, this whole thing about like, you know, I didn't go on Ray. She kept suggesting that I go on Ray for Dallas' show. And so this is the one that kind of got me. I said, by the way, along with my screenshots that I sent you of my comments are the comments around me. I don't have time to sit there and screenshot every fucking comment. That would be insane. But for the amount of time we spent on the phone, you could look into it more if you'd like. Instead, you chose to endorse a bunch of mean, unmarried bullying. Your chat is formed and is a reflection of what you condone. Had you said you don't want, maybe I will go. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will go on Ray from Dallas or any other topic that a lot of people weren't into, like Esther, they would have fallen and supported you and changed to rally for Ray for Dallas. You know this. So you chose to sacrifice a real supporter of yours for entertainment, which is wrong, cruel, and mean. And if you take that as an insult, then you might want to look in the mirror and check yourself and your behavior, because that's exactly what it is and exactly what you did. And just say you don't have time for is a cop-out, because I sent you screenshots of every fucking comment and there's plenty of comments around it. And not one of them is saying anything to me about what I was saying because I didn't say anything wrong. It continues. True, whenever I wanted you to go on Ray for Dallas and was stating that, and you weren't sure if you wanted to, oh my God, then the chat definitely was all freaking out on me. But so what, really? You want to condemn me for being disruptive, for having a contrary opinion to yours? Really? That's not what you preach. And because I'm not a hater or anything bad, most of you could come up with as far as I was a distraction. How about you? Don't you look at the chat and then tell yourself to check itself? Because there's nothing fucking wrong with suggesting that you do a show big deal. You tell me not to look at the chat. Well, don't you tell them not to look at the chat? Why don't you not look at the chat? You're the one who's looking at the chat. You're the one who formed the way the chat goes. You must know this. I'm just saying that because you seem to want to identify yourself, stating there's nothing you can do because the chat says what the chat wants and you have no influence on them, which is 100% untrue. I expected better from you because you talk like who you've been better than. And if you were judged in a court by what others said about you, well, I guess you'd be fucked, huh? After all, everybody said blah, 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 blah. You are, in fact, that it wasn't true, should matter. And thankfully, the judge thought it did matter. Okay. So you guys get that? Okay, great. So this is a person I've never met before, who is someone who watches my YouTube channel. And that is one of many, many text messages that I got from that person today. I will never be talking about this person again, ever. If that person wants to be in the chat, they want to watch, they can do whatever. I don't care. I'm going to be handling that person. If I see something I don't like, I'm fucking blocking and deleting, and that's it. This is wild. This is wild. The chat did not tell me not to go on Ray for Dallas, and therefore I didn't go on Ray for Dallas. I've been very clear in articulating this. I do not want to. First of all, I've never been invited on Ray for Dallas, so there's that. That's the first thing. Number two, if I was asked, I would privately respond to that, but I'm telling you publicly what I would say. I would say, I would not go on your show because you have platformed two women who specifically went on your show to shit all over me, making fun of my weight, how I look, everything about me. Two different women went on your show and talked shit about me. And therefore, I don't want to go on your platform for that reason. That's it. That's not the chat. That's not everybody here telling me what to do. That's just Machado and how I feel about shit. And that's it. I just fucking talked about myself in the third person. I never wanted to do that. This has crossed the line. This has crossed the line. And this was more all morning. And you know, if I'm playing devil's advocate on this, okay, sometimes from what I can gather, her tone, she's bringing up things that aren't being discussed. She's trying to provoke me. Her statements are not what the chat wants. Again, the chat can act. So it works both ways. RBB can block people who are saying things she doesn't like. I always encourage people block RBB, but it works both ways. You don't have to see anybody. You know what I mean? And if a mod has timed you out, something in that moment triggered them to put you in timeout, it's okay. You're going to be okay. It's not the fucking end of the world. I'm going to tell you something. I have been timed out in many a fucking chat. Many a chat. I'm going to go in Brian's right now. Watch. I'm going into Brian's chat and I'm going to go say, what's up, fucking loser? And let's see what happens. I bet I get I bet I get put in a timeout. What's up over here? No. Let's see. All caps. Why did you crop me out of the video, Brian Bardsley? Bardsley. Caps. Okay, I bet I'm going to get timed out. He's going to see it. Oh, he's
I still have no signal. What?
he sees
No.
it.
Like what? Literally, what now? God have mercy. And she says,
Oh, somebody said bestie.
I put a sidebar and it's been impounded, but it's something to the effect of, you're not going to believe this, but there was a verdict announced and then the quib and pulled back
Oh.
by the jurors, which she announced. Very angry, yeah. And I got my hand over my face. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, I thought I'd seen it all. I thought in my career in this courthouse, like, what is going on? I've never seen anything like that.
You have no content. That's why. I love it. You have no content. That's why. I love this. This is just his content.
Let's go give him some charity views. Give him some charity views, bunnies.
I love it. Thank you. I appreciate all of you.
He needs them.
They're all flooding here. Love it.
So
Let's
it's
back
been
to
called,
back
what does that
here,
mean?
Billy Bush.
And then mercifully, we all just sort of scattered. The judge said, don't
You know
leave
why
the
you get
courthouse.
cropped out?
Said, told him to go back and continue the waiting. You know, stay close by. So we all stayed close by. And I think I was walking in a circle.
You need the answer. Why did I crop you out? Because you added nothing to the conversation and you suck as a journalist. You're not a journalist. You're a fake journalist that infiltrated the Karen Reed case so you could boost your fucking level of social media. You suck. Go out and actually do some fucking journalism. That's why you get cropped out.
Well, like an idiot. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to talk to. Walking in circles.
So mad.
I don't know, it seemed like hours, but it was probably 20, 25, maybe 30 minutes later. We get called back in the courtroom. The judge said, "Okay, you're fine." So we're standing there, and it's like, "This sucks, Mister." Like, here we go. I'm standing next to Karen. What's his next?
I don't care.
David and
Catalog.
Bob are on the other
The funny
side.
thing is, everybody comes in, they say views. Oh, he's got no views. There's only 100. I don't care. I have a catalog of material that generates revenue. Listen to that. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The
Yeah.
cash register going? I have
Yes.
a catalog.
Yes.
Catalog of videos that generate revenue.
And I went numb.
All right, everybody. All right.
And they just
Just before,
for
you know, it's
just
mag
helping it
is
is into the good stuff.
Okay, Buns. Let's go back.
For just a quick second.
That was fun. Somebody who in the chat is going to check on him in 5 minutes because he's going to finish. He's still going.
And doing it for 3 years fighting for Karen. Nothing that any of you people did. You weren't out in front of that courthouse. You never went to standouts. Jess never went to standouts. She only went to court when it's convenient for her to go in. She went in and sat in during the trial and then left. Remember? 6, 7 months, we heard nothing from her. And then she jumps back in because she wants to start her social media journey.
There was like a murmur outside the
Well, do
courthouse.
some,
Murmur.
I'll
because
do some reporting.
There's 2 more counts to go through. And then
Where's your FOIA? Where's your documents?
one day.
Nothing.
And then the second comes in. And then there was some confusion about the second count because the subordinate loves it. Okay, one count. It's TY. The algorithm. And there was a louder murmur because now that's 2 out of 3. And then when the third one hit, that's the reaction that I saw you hit. And that's when I wanted to go nuts. I just wanted to like throw something up in the air, do something, and then, you know, every hair was on us, and so you have to show some level of dignity, like you've been there before. But that was a moment I'll never forget.
He's
I'll
gonna go.
never forget.
I loved Bill Reed's words to the legal team, to the team, the family that informed.
Is he
That was
done?
beautiful. And
I think
David,
he's done.
I hope she's streaming me.
He's a beautiful man. He's an emotional guy. maybe next year, because that's pretty damn close. But when he turned,
I think we're done. He's done.
until I saw the replay, and then I
He
saw
doesn't
him
know
turn
what to do.
and do this or wipe his tears away. My heart goes out to David. He's such a
Besties, that was a fun. I knew we'd go on a field trip.
lots of little
We left here and we went to Crazy Town.
trained by. He's all muscle.
All right, we're done. Okay.
It's like, oh my god, it's like you go to North Jeff, did you? Wow.
It was funny
Oh.
when I was back. David Eddie's office one time. I was back there with David. You know, they're all came in from court. They're on the break, and they were talking to me about Bob's diet and David's diet. And David, you know, once he got around Bob, he started saying, "Oh, my diet changed because Bob just eats like super clean." And they were talking about that they had this great advantage from Bob that when they would all be sleeping, like David, Alan, Liza, Bob was up. He like never sleeps. They like he's a vampire, never sleeps. And he they had an advantage. He would just keep looking over evidence and motions, and it was just it was awesome hearing those stories back at David's office. So yeah, I love this. Look at thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. It says the flood of pathetics. Thanks for the views. I love it because what it does is it keeps pumping this out into the algorithm. It's an awesome thing. So let's keep going here.
So spell your name. Yeah. So
I'm leaving there. How's my chat doing? How's my chat? We got a seance to run. How's my what? What's the matter? You're so small. You're so tiny. Look at me. All I did was go into your chat and you went crazy. You can't handle it. When is we're gonna keep it clean. Let me check on my chat. I can't see, so we have to go. All right, that was fun. We can't hijack his because he could do that to me. He could get all 45 of the people watching his show to come to mine. Stop it immediately. Let's go check and see how the chat is doing. How's everybody? All right, let's see. Where's Jimmy? Is Jimmy ready? Let's go see. Oh, ready when you are. How is everybody in the chat? Okay, Jimmy's right. So I'll see him pop up on screen. How do I look? Jimmy's coming on. We have a real guest, not like Kane. This is a real bona fide guest. No boobs for Jimmy because, well, okay, I'm ready and it's going to be great. Can I look at the chat? This sucks, by the way, this whole situation. Let's look at the chat. Baby look amazed. Jimmy is probably on the floor laughing. I will scare him. MLP is totally, we don't talk about that bitch anymore. She went into Kane's show on the Minifan Network after she was in the replay crew and she just put like 1,000 comments. She was like rage commenting. Dance puppets, dance. Jimmy's coming. Everybody get pretty for Jimmy. Everybody fix yourselves. Jimmy called me one time and I'll ask him when he comes on. He'll have to remind you. Yeah, her comments were crazy. Mental cases, all of them crazy. And then again, what are you going to do when I get skinny? Do you notice there's like, see the chin used to hang down a little bit more? Like, see, there's no angle. This is straight. Like there's a little less of a chin here. Do you see it? What are you going to do when like this chin goes, let's practice. Let's see what it looks like. What are you going to do when my face is this skinny? What are you going to do when I have abs and I get my boobs redone? Jimmy's here. What are you going to do when I get all snatched? That's my question. Because then when I eat a bowl of cereal while I'm doing this, it doesn't hit the same way when I'm skinny, does it? Anyway, I blame Daniel. Daddy's here.
Tonight we are
Let me
asking.
take a moment to just change
ahead.
some things. Give
Go
me
ahead.
1 second.
Go ahead. I brought some belongings of the deceased to try and strengthen the power.
I'm ready.
Okay. I brought along some belongings of the deceased. Tonight we are trying to reach out to a spirit that we believe is still haunting. That would be the ghost of a Twitter account of a fake lawyer on this fake seance of Laferio. At first, I was
feel her.
wondering if she was a cat, because she would die and then come back to life about 9 times.
I can
We
feel
are
her
not dealing
presence
with a
here,
cat.
Jimmy.
We are not. You can already.
I can
Okay.
feel her. Something's
Okay.
here. Something has changed.
Okay.
The
You wanna say
energy
a
has
few words?
shifted.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I appreciate you bringing I appreciate you bringing your connection to the other world to this event tonight. I obviously have felt that there is a spirit haunting us, and the absence of the Laferio account, I think has really impacted many lives. And I think if we could just reach her and get her to come back through,
Ask her some
whether it's
questions, maybe.
yes,
Maybe she'll answer some questions.
if we prompt her, she may come back and cross back over here. And so I'm ready for, and I turn to you, Jimmy. I
Okay.
turn to you and your skills and whatever you can bring forward today. So if
I
you
am
don't
a-
mind, take control.
I am a
here for
mere
this.
vessel. I'm a mere vessel. So they work through and sometimes. So I'm gonna first we have to protect the space, right? So we have to do a few protections, because if this is the spirit that I'm thinking of, she's a strong one. Does not give up, does not dwell with listening. We have to choose our words very, very wisely. I mean, if it's the one I'm thinking of and the one I've read about, you can say one thing and it will get turned into another, and all of a sudden you are signing a deal with you don't know what, So I just want everyone to be very cautious. We need a lot of protection. Is there anything of yours of a relative who has passed you can use for protection?
Oh, is that what I was supposed to do?
No, I'm just kind of looking around and thinking about if you have anything that grounds you that you can use.
I do have here with me. I don't know if you can see. I have this. It's a bunny moon.
Oh, the beaver bunny moon.
Yeah, and it's just like an oracle, and so I feel like a connection to that, and I think it'll protect me.
Maybe keep that just a couple extra inches away. You don't want them to see it. That is a big, big trigger.
Okay.
For the spirit. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
Okay. And we're just I'll just do just a quick cleansing of space. And if I would ask everyone here in the chat room if they could just. Okay. Shoo away. Shoo away. Any negative comment. Any pretending to be somebody else. Shoo. Okay. Okay. Laferio? Are you here? Can you hear us? We just want to talk. We just have a few questions. We're not mad. We're not in trouble. We're not going to embarrass you. We're going to say nice things about you, okay? It's me. And I'm with the bunny. Yeah. So no one's going to get mad. No one's going
We
to
come in peace, Nan.
Yeah, we do. And we just want to know if you're here. Just give us a sign. This Stonewall is a classic Lothario technique. Maybe if we use one of her items that I brought. I was looking for her eyeliner. I couldn't find it, so I bought a Sharpie instead. Similar, I thought. We'll channel the Sharpie. Lothario? Lothario, is that you? Knock 3 times if that's you, Lothario. We're here. We heard that.
She's here.
A fourth. Is this not maybe you talk. Maybe you talk. She really fucking hates me. So maybe you try it.
No, I think that fourth knock was Blaze.
You know, that would make sense because as I was searching for one of Lothario's items, I did find this cue card. I figured we could bring that to try and channel back the daily. So Blaze very well could be here. What are some things she likes? Should we super chats? We have any to offer her? Lothario, the spirit of Lothario needs offerings, many an offering, and she likes usually attention.
We know that nobody could come close to what she does, but if you could just give us.
And you're so smart. You're so smart. Every stream you're on, you made so much sense. You made everything make so much sense for me.
You use the most words of anybody.
All the words. So many
Lothario. Words.
We love your lipstick tonight, Lothario. Looks nice.
Lothario, are you wearing your red sneakers?
You didn't put too much on. No. We don't see you looking at yourself. No. You're focused. We know you are. So skinny and young too. Yeah, tell her she's young. So
younger
young.
than me.
Young. You're a kid. You're like a little kid.
Not fluffy anymore.
Never. Fuck a peanut butter fluff sandwich. Fuck the fluff. All that.
Blaze is a great name.
And he oh my God. Did you see that?
What was that? She's here, Jimmy.
Oh my God, Jess.
What is that?
Jess. Just read that out loud. Read it.
Hi, Pores. Nice seance. Not if you really want to bring something back. Try summoning your poor could never be me. It's her. It's her, Jimmy. I know it's her.
That's who else could it be? Who else could it
Nobody
be?
else.
That's her. We got her. Thank you for coming. We want peace now. Okay. We want peace. We don't need anyone else yelling about all the stuff that you think, all the things that are happening. We can't do. We need peace. Okay. Thank you. We do. We just want you to help you cross over. If you see a light, that's the camera you force your son to record you on. So get away from that because he needs to go be a kid. Okay. Thank you, Nan. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Her name just showed up on the board behind me.
Jessica.
I know. Can I talk, Jimmy? Can I
Yeah,
talk?
go. I think you know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the blaze of the Lothario is surrounding me. I'm covered in fire right now. I'm in a car going fast. The car was expensive and I'm on fire. I feel it. You can see me. I'm sweating.
Nan, I don't know if this is the right time or place, but I feel like the energy here is right for me to say that I am sorry. I should have let you defend. I should have let you defend Brian. He has issues, and you were looking out for him and protecting him. And I obviously have issues myself, and I viewed it as shots fired. I didn't mean it, Nan. I didn't sign up for this. I don't want you to haunt me anymore, and your threats are getting to me. I'm not sleeping at night. And the 2 chairs that I bought with your $500 donation in my room, and it keeps moving, and I just need this to end. Whatever it takes, Nan, please just come back. Let's fix this, and whatever I can do for atonement, I'm ready for it. That's it. That's all I have, Jimmy.
No, that's okay. I think we're reaching a dangerous point with her now. She is very, very vengeful. So we should thank her for her time. Let her know that we will have a fresh cup of blood from your finest enemies, Nan. You can drink.
I feel lighter.
That's good. At least one of us does. I feel a lot, still the flames of blaze, but they are going away now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I feel it. Thank you, LaFair. Thank you, Nan. You're so generous.
So pretty. So skinny.
So kind.
There's nobody richer than you. Nobody richer.
You are just so good with the money and the giving of the money and making sure that everyone gets all that 500. Not
so
choosing
lucky.
and none of that.
We're so lucky to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah. And if you could take off the weight gaining spell you put on me because you're so mad at me. Please, the comments are really getting to me, Nan. I get it. Okay, I get it. You're mad. I get it. You're mad. But can you please take that off?
Talk to her about the album. You got to make it right, Jimmy.
Nan, we have a chance. Nan chance. We have Nance. Nant. Nan chance coming up for you. And it's gonna be a whole thing dedicated to you. All the attention you ever wanted. Okay. All for you. It's all. Let's sing to her. It's all for you. Having fun. It's all for you.
Shh.
Okay. Thank you, Nan.
Nan, we're so grateful. And throughout this whole process of fighting with you online, I have just obviously second guessed myself, and I recognize that you are the most important person in this realm for me. And without you and without your support, I fail. I lose subs. I just can't handle it. And I need this to all be gone so I can really just try to thrive. That's it. That's really all. I need you to come back. Come back. Come back to me. I'm begging you, please. Come back to me. Nan.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny. Nobody can deny. Which nobody can deny. For she's a jolly good fellow.
500.
Okay, yay. Okay, I think she's gone. I don't smell leather pants anymore, so I do think she's gone. We did good. I think we did good for our first one.
Do you think we're done? Can I? Put
I
the
think
lights on?
I hope so.
Okay. Is there anybody else here before we go?
Oh,
Does the chat feel anybody? I think we're good. Oh my God, wait. Somebody said Chloe's here.
Chloe, the dog? No, that's the Cocker Naniel. That's who she transforms into. She's a shapeshifter. That's not Chloe. We pissed her off. Great. We pissed her off. We fucking pissed her off. Great. 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 That's a were-nan. That's a were-nan. And oh, fuck. Okay, good luck. Yeah, good luck tonight. Put salt everywhere.
Wait, I
Everywhere.
just need some holy water.
Yeah, whatever it is. Great. We just made it worse. We just made it worse. Just made it fucking worse.
You read it wrong, chat. It's not Chloe. It was
No,
Daniel.
no.
Cocker
That's
Daniel.
Cocker. That's Cocker. All fucking day. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. I don't mess with those.
We're fucked.
Yeah, we are big time now.
Deep breath.
If you get bit by a Cocker Naniel at night, okay.
You
All
get
right.
two really, really amazing eyebrows instantly.
Oh, okay.
They just come out of nowhere.
Okay. Thanks, Nan.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Nan. Oh, sorry. Okay, lights are coming on, Nan. Don't be afraid. You still look young. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then we gotta put the light up, get all the bad people away, like the Nans and the Cockers and the. How mad was Brian? Huh? He was mad. He hates you, dude. You can't fix that. Dude, he fucking started screaming at you. He would start hitting you.
Oh, look at all the holy water.
Oh,
I
no,
knew
it's
it would
just-
happen. He has what is it called? A hair trigger
Across his
temper.
ass? Oh.
He's just he's there's problems there. At least that's what the people who live in his town told me about him. He has a problem.
Well, yeah, he admitted that on the stream, remember?
He didn't admit anything too close to what I know.
He was like, I used to be a really angry guy about 2 years ago. I figured it out, though. I'm really working on it.
Uh,
My favorite was I used to be an angry guy about 2 years ago. It's like, dude, that's so recent. Like,
that was during the trial. Oh, somebody just said they saw the ghost of Nan in the chat.
oh, yeah, probably. No, probably. No, yeah, because, the Cocker's here. So she'll appear fucking wherever. At least,
Big
whatever.
Oh, he was big mad.
Oh, we did good. We did it.
Great. You know what? I didn't even say anything to you. I just said, "Will you come on the show?" And you said, "Sure." And you said, "What do I need to do? What do I need to prep?" And I was like, "We're going to do a seance for Nan." And you brought it. Like, I don't even. You're such a gift.
You said we were doing a seance, right?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay. I told you. What do I take more seriously out of anything is my trolling.
Yes.
I put a lot of thought into it, okay? I'm not a serious person, but I'm very fucking serious about my trolling. If we're doing it, it's going to be real.
I told them this morning about how I said we should just go do a live stream and be in her town. And then I was trying to say it about how like we would be taking a video and the billboard would just be subtly in the background, and I lost it. I couldn't
We need the
Here's the
billboard.
steps.
If we're if we're going, this is what we're going to do. If we were, which I mean, that's for like 20 minutes yesterday, I literally considered it. I'm like, I'm down. I'm fucking down. So we were just going to go to the town, whatever, Nan, USA, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Nan, Jersey, whatever part of it, right? And we were going to go and we were just going to stream like normal. We weren't going to fucking even meant, like, you guys would be like, where are you? Where are they? But we'd
They
skip those
wouldn't even
comments.
know. They would have no
None.
idea. We'd just be
We weren't even
talking
going to
regular
address them.
stuff.
And then, like, all of a sudden you turn the camera and it's like a billboard. What did I want to? Oh, I wanted to do like pictures from like the Nan songs on the billboard,
Yeah.
just in her town.
Yes.
Because Lana Del Rey did that with her ex-boyfriend. That
That's-
like cheated
yes.
on her. She took out one billboard for her new album in the town in Nebraska that he lived in. And I'm like, oh, that's cool.
What an idea.
But then you were gonna do Man on the Streets.
Yeah, I was going to go around and I was going to go up to people at the grocery store and be like, hi, who do you know Nan Gallagher? Can you tell me anything about Nan Gallagher? And
Any
then-
thoughts on the Cocker Naniel problem here?
Do you know anybody who has felt the fingers of her generosity in a super chat?
Wait, I was watching you earlier and you said you can pay $50 to do a stream with you. You'd yell at them. And then you said, whatever you do while I'm doing that is none of my business. What did you say? It was a dirt. I picked up on
It
that.
was basically like, if you want to pay me to yell at you, I don't really care what you do when I do that. It's your business.
So you're thinking of like a businessman. You have like your stilettos on his like balls and you're yelling at him and he's like loving it.
I'm just going to basically do what Nan does to me for free. I'm going to call you fat.
Dude,
I'm going to throw fucking Asiago cheese bagels at you.
I got Cocker Naniel lockjawed right here on my fucking neck. Everyone's yelling heel, and she won't fucking give up.
I have a headache.
This is the fucking thing, dude. You can't you should be able to address a grievance, a weirdness without someone losing their ever loving shit at you because of it, right? And that's what's happening, I feel like, with me and you, with her, and everyone else.
I agree. Hold on. I feel like this looks stupid.
That's how we deal with it. I feel like this is how you have to deal with it. What's the matter?
Hold on. I fucked everything up. Oh, God,
Okay.
I made a mistake. I'm trying to
All right.
take this background off because it's stupid to see my face behind us.
Okay. Do you know what to
I wanna
do?
Get rid of it.
Do
And
you know
whenever I
how?
do something, my computer goes really
Okay.
slow.
Do you have any other
I
tabs
did it.
open?
It's coming. No,
You're getting a new computer on the
No.
21st, though, right?
we fixed it. Yeah.
What are you gonna get?
Yeah, I've already been looking online.
I think you should get
like
a
the
MacBook.
most expensive one.
I think you should get a MacBook.
I'm not an Apple girl. But is that compatible with my Android phone?
God, I mean, just for what I've had, like
No.
they've lasted me, and they're built nice, in my opinion. For me, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That was a good interview with Kane.
Did you think so?
Yeah, you didn't, dude. It was wonderful.
I did. I did.
It was
Wait, which one? The one
fucking-
tonight or the one I did with him yesterday?
I only saw like 10 to 15 minutes of yours yesterday. The one tonight was amazing. It was so fucking good.
Oh, I thought yesterday's was better. Hold on. What are these? Anthony said if you get bit by a Cocker Naniel, you might turn into James Jackson. That's somebody. I'm in a group chat with you. And somebody sent that to me. My friend Phil said, one small step for Nan, one giant leap for Nankind. Oh my God, Jimmy, no. Somebody said her spirit is definitely a lot in the live. Look at the like number. It's 666.
Oh, that number was like I saw that earlier today too when I was like discussing Cocker.
Wow. Nan's here.
I told you it's a
is here.
strong, benevolent. It's selfish. It is tricky. It will fool you. It is just stay away from it. I don't even fuck with it usually, but tonight we had to get rid of it because of all the bullshit. So get
Feel
away from the
better.
spirit realm and come back into reality.
Oh, I agree
Stan
with
you.
you though. All right. All kidding aside, can we not like can it not be fun? Like how can you be mad at little old me and little old Jimmy when we're doing a funny seance that's not real on the internet and making people did you see how many people were laughing in the chat? Like we want just people to be happy. We want people like you can't take it that seriously. You're threatening lawyers and lawsuits and my assets. And I was just like, what are we doing here? I'm not taking it that seriously.
Me neither. Me neither. And I did feel like, well, I do take it seriously, but not like I'm not like upset about it. Like when I turn this off, it's not here. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I'm not gonna see you at Thanksgiving. Like I'm not like worried. You know, like I'm worried about like actual things in life, not like this. It's like kind of I don't know, don't take yourself so seriously.
She had me worried. She said it sounds like she's threatening legal
I know.
action. She's telling me to
But with what?
put all my assets to get.
What is she gonna take? What is she gonna dude? Here, Nan, you win the lawsuit. Here's my pistachio fucking iced coffee. Enjoy. You're hungry. You want my bagels? You want my bagels.
She gets all the puppets.
She wants the fucking bagels, dude. Like
she gets the puppets. Let her give her the puppets and do
No,
your
we
own
love
puppet
puppets.
show.
we love the fucking puppets.
I got so
No,
much.
that was good though. That was good with Kane. And I think his weekly segment should be as he's growing, because like I feel like you're like setting people there. I feel like he has a lot of irrational fears. So I feel like he should come to you for advice once a week, like a 10-minute quick, like, okay, what issues happened this week? You yell at him and tell him what's up. And then it's like, okay, so it's like, I don't know.
I think
don't
I do
know.
want him to come on once a week, whether it's Wednesdays or Saturdays. I'm not sure, but
Since he
he's
made
a-
that
he's
joke
like my
about
little
that
puppet.
guy's,
He's cute.
since he made that joke
And
about that
he's
guy's,
certainly saying far
kid.
worse shit on the internet than I am.
Oh, I mean, but like at least my kid can walk was fucked up, right? Like funny, but like wicked fucked up. So Kane helps the
Yeah.
disabled. You know, he gives 10% of his earnings to wheelchair kids. Redemption. You know, I don't fucking know.
Wait, what
dude.
were those puppets that used to come to the school that used to sing about kids with disabilities? Remember? The chat will know. Remember it was the kids that came
Disabled
to the school
puppets?
and they yeah, it was yes, there was disabled puppets and they came to the school and then like there was one puppet that was in a wheelchair and then was one like I don't know somebody in the chat will get it who was my
Oh, so
they
like
used to
teach
come
about
around.
like different things.
Yes, they used to
Okay.
teach about like make sure
Okay.
you're kind to people with disabilities. So he could do that. I don't know, but I think he's cute. He did well. He
Mhm.
says far worse shit than I ever did. I mean, he's talking some serious stuff on there that could get him canceled, and he just does not care. So I like him. We're gonna keep him. We're gonna keep him.
I have a question for you that I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Have you seen the autistic Barbie
No. How can
that
you
comes
tell?
with? It's an autistic Barbie. Comes with a fucking iPad, headphones, and a fidget spinner, and it's real.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So my son has a ton of fidget spinners because he was on the spectrum and he dug them out the other day and there's like a Ziploc bag of them. And I was like, we should bring these back. And I'm like,
I
it
use
was
mine
one
all
of
the
the
time.
good ones, right? So I'm
Yeah.
like this and I'm spinning
Mm.
it. And he like fucking deadpans at me. He's like, they never fucking left. And I was like, okay. But like you used to walk into the gas station, they'd be right there. Why did we get rid
They're
of
gone.
these?
Yeah, now it's like the bubble things are still there.
Yeah, the things we need to bring the fidget spinners back. I like how they feel when I go like this.
Oh, I love my boom watching it like just go.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Soothing.
But I think
Soothing.
the Barbie thing is just odd.
I mean,
Like I'm rolling my
I-
eyes at it.
there's a lot of potential here for me to say something, but Kane's been on the show tonight saying mean things, so we're going to ease everybody into
Yeah,
it. but-
Kane, what do you think of that, Kane? I bet you he has a hot take, dude.
Like that's all I'm thinking about was like, he could be very unhinged, and I'm wondering like if I just have him on as a segment and he could say his most like outrageous thing, and then I'm like, okay, thanks for visiting, and then will I get heat for it, or will they just feel like I'm?
I think he only says outrageous things when he feels attacked and like people are coming at him. I don't think he just does it because he was very nice to you. So I don't think he would just come here and like say like a crazy ass statement.
Right.
I think you think he's like tough, like more of like a fucker than he is.
Yeah. I can't tell yet. The verdict is still out. Everybody likes him. Kane said he really liked you. Did you hear him say that tonight?
I did. And that was like, I was like, that's really kind of him to say that because I feel like he meant it.
I do too. I thought it was very sincere. I like that he's learning all the characters. He's got a tough job, but he's learning everybody.
I like that he does it and doesn't do it to any other reason than he likes doing it. Didn't care about having his own thing. He's like, no, I just like coming here and doing it. This is what I like doing.
It brings him like sheer joy. Yes.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell 100%. Yes. I was just looking for something.
Yeah.
I just, while you were here, if you didn't mind, I wanted to just do something really quickly.
Do your thing, hon. Do your thing. I'll talk to the people.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to the chat.
People. Mindy said, no, you will lose people. Mindy, that's never scared her before. The loser cruisers. He did mean it. I thought so too. Insulin pump and GCM include with type 1 diabetes, Barbie.
Oh.
Okay. Sure. Can't we just have one with her Ken and her skipper? Jimmy, please teach Jess how to check grades. Oh, very easy. You want to know how?
How?
Open up this stream on your phone. So go into it like on your phone.
Oh, I have something queued up first. Can I do it?
Yeah, do whatever you got to do.
Okay, perfect.
Only if you want to know how to do it.
Yeah, I will. I will. Just hold on 1 second.
Oh, and I'll teach you how to gift memberships.
People that I met out on the street. So I'm gonna get emotional. We did it, Tommy. We knew. And you know, we were the whole time standing out in the fucking heat, the cold, rain, sacrificing our vacations, our Sundays, you know, coming out. And I wouldn't have changed one thing about it. And you can hear us talking on camera. I got the clip. I said, Tommy, we did it. It's like, it's fucking great, isn't it? It's really good. It's a good feeling. And it changed me a lot. I've grown as a person so much through this.
I used to be really angry guy.
I used to be a really angst guy like 2 years ago. And this has really fucking humbled me. And I think, you know, my license plate says fate. I start when I this is all for a reason. I said, I'll repeat it here. I was on with the Galera on the holidays. And did one of those 12-hour shows that he goes off and does.
Stop.
Drinks coffee and or something. I go, what is this guy doing? And I love him for it. And that I
Jessica.
What?
Is that his? That's his?
Yes. Well, we have two. We have BLT
You
and
have
we
two?
have LT. Also,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it is, but on the Horizon social chart, look, they made two Brians, one with hair and without.
Well, bitch. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I know.
why are you pretending? Like, that's pretending to me.
I know.
Like, why are you not addressing it? Why are you not addressing where that came from? And why are you sticking up for Nan? You know what I mean? He could have went way harder on his like angry stream that he charged like 134. Oh, he didn't even go that hard.
Listen, he feels like he came up with the absolute best thing, right? Like charging that is his moment. He's gonna die on that hill. He cannot be outsmarted. He was so brilliant coming up with it. And Will's just like, fucking, of course I paid for it. Who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Like, he was so proud. He's so proud of himself for that. And I love that for him. Small wins every day, Brian, just one step at a time. Isn't that part of the process of you getting better and less angry?
So I would just like to bring to everyone's attention here that I was maybe some might say ahead of my time. But when is this dated? I have this screen recorded from July
2024.
July 13th, 2025. It's I don't really know how long it is, but here. I haven't watched it, but I knew I had it. And I'm like, Jess is gonna appreciate this. It's 45 seconds long. You ready?
The
Of
moment
course.
comes down and Tommy's next to me. And Tom really was one of the first people that I met out on the street. Same. And I'm gonna get emotional. Yeah, bud. I said, Tommy, we did it. We did it, Tommy. We knew. I said, here we were that whole time, standing out in the fucking heat, the cold, rain, sacrificing our vacations, our Sundays, coming out. And I wouldn't have changed one thing about it. And you can hear us talking on camera. I got the clip. And I said, Tommy, we did it. And he's like, it's fucking great, isn't it? It's
I have to pause because I know every thought you're thinking at every moment. Do you want me to go through it?
Yeah.
Because I literally watched and I was like, oh, okay. Then tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm right.
Sure.
So at the beginning,
the moment comes down and Tommy's next to me. And Tom really was one of the first people that
right there, that quick little eye thing, you were like, okay, I'm going to get ready first. This is going to be a serious moment. It's going to be nice. He's going to say something nice. You're like, okay,
Yes.
a little weird, but it's like in church when they're like, drink the blood of the Lord. And you're like, that's weird. Okay, blood, right? Whatever. You were willing to play along right there. Okay, I saw
Yes.
that. Okay.
Tom really was one of the first people that I met out on the street. Same.
You're like street?
I'm gonna get emotional.
Oh, really? Oh. so that one you're like
Right there. It was right there. I was already out. I was already out of it.
you at this moment you're dying for someone in the room to look at you.
Help me.
To say, are you
We knew.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Jess, what the fuck are you doing here?
In the fucking heat, the cold, sacrificing our vacations.
That got you. That got you right there.
It did.
The sacrificing of the vacations and the Sundays got you. You were like, oh, sacrifice.
It never fails to hit every single. I remember I was so embarrassed. I wanted to melt into the floor. I wanted to teleport myself out of there. I wanted to actually, in the beginning, you missed one thing. I wanted to laugh out loud. I knew I couldn't because Nathan Reed was there, but like I would have just laughed. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to laugh. Like I couldn't. It's so fucking ridiculous and stupid that he says that. And then he just keeps fucking going. I can't hold it together. And we had people there. We had people in the room. And I was just like, is anybody else fucking seeing this? Is anybody else reacting to this the way that I'm feeling? Which is like, how is this about you? How are you? There was not one tear in his. I had more tears tonight during our seance than he had during that whole thing where he is actually purported to have been crying. Not one tear. He didn't wipe shit away. 2 seconds after he was done, my favorite part is when he goes, I got the clip. I got
the clip. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that was it. Oh,
I
you got
bet
the
you
clip?
do.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. Just in
It,
case
like-
I need it.
And his whole thing of being like, what I learned, thank you for sharing the spotlight with me. Spotlight was never about you. It was about Nathan. It's like, well, if you watch, it's not. Like, it's really
That
not.
wasn't the only cringe moment in that interview. And I don't want anybody
by
to
a
have
long
to
shot,
go
that was just the
back.
cringiest. But the whole thing was,
I mean, there was a lot of that.
it was on
So-
the same night as Runkle and had
Yeah.
the Yannetti and Alessi, I remember, and no
And
one
he
watched
lost his fucking shit. He lost his shit. Do you
He
know
yelled
in
at the
this
chat room.
video, he yelled at everybody.
yelled
He
at
was
the
like,
chat room.
stop. Do you know what my biggest problem is? My biggest problem is that, and this is going to get taken
Say
the
it.
wrong way.
Say it.
I knew right then and there before I ever even had a YouTube channel that I was better at him than this. And I was like, I have fucking should not be here. I shouldn't. This is very bad. This is bad quality. This isn't a good interview. This is not professional. You see at the end, I started to ask a couple of questions to kind of like, I don't know, have some stuff. It was just so bad. And you could get away with it because it's a day after the verdict and it's Nathan Reed. And so like, he's easy on the eyes and it's like, okay, but like, if you take that all away, this is just, it's fucking terrible. And I knew right then and there, I was like, I could fucking do this so much better. And I was like, I'm just trying to be nice. I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have done it.
Well, why did he invite you if he didn't did he plan it out like it's going to be structured this way or?
No, he's in his new like production video that he put out about me and how he's releasing this video tonight the way it was intended in its true form. So he's like trying to rewrite history. The true form is how it exists, but he basically
Such an
called
artist.
me. Yeah. He's so deep.
I'm not mad at it though. It is the first time I'm actually watching some of it.
He called me and he said, I don't know if he said, I don't know if you know, but Nathan Reed is coming on my show. Like it was promised to him. He was going to get Nathan exclusive. And he's like, Nathan called me to set it up. He said, and then we hung up. He said, and then Nathan called back and he was like, you should have Jess come on and do it too. Now I wasn't being interviewed, so I could only assume that I was meant to be like as a guest host, but he never like put it together that way. I just went there and that was it.
Okay, that makes sense because it seems like if Brian wanted you there, it would have been structured that way. It wasn't structured that way. It was here's him and Brian and you're sitting next to Nathan and that's it. And he's doing because he has to because his fucking.
And I did, like, I'm not an idiot. I sent him a text message the day after and I said, thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for sharing the spotlight. Because I know when I write things in text that they will
It's like that's tongue in cheek.
They will make their way to the internet. I'm not a fucking idiot. And, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Again, I still didn't really understand. He must have been seething to have to share that with me, seething underneath his skin, crawling out of it to have to share it with me, even though like I didn't really say or do anything. Like it wasn't just about him. He certainly figured out a way to make it about him. But like, at this point, everything I did with Brian, I consider charity. And that is it. It is charity work. It is me lending my talent to him. It got him what he needed. I got paid for it. I have regrets. That's it. He has a real problem like letting it go. You can tell I can make fun. It can be light. Like I'm in this chat trolling him, right? Like if he wasn't fucking raging, I would have been like, come on the show, dude. Like, let's fucking chat. You know what I mean? But like and unfortunately, I know a little bit too much about his personal life. I know a little bit too much about how he was raised. I know about your situation with your mom, Brian. So I know I can't do that with you. I know about your life and you're not capable of that. And so we just have to handle on the chin every time he fucking puts a new post up about me. And that's it. I mean, it's never going to stop. He will not stop. He will continue to do this.
He used to text people with like instructions. I remember one time, never me. He never he never reached out to me the night of the fundraiser. He talks about he was so standoffish, never invited me to go on with him, like, which I don't care. But like he said that he always invited everyone and no one invited him. That's true. He was on my channel. I was never on his. So make it make sense. I'm not bitching about it, but like, don't like, let's talk about reality here. And he would call like, I remember one time there was something and it was like, he texted Kim something and it was like, hey, I just talked to Nathan and he like just wants everyone to be like blah blah, something like some kind of instructions or something. And she was like, I remember she was like, what the like, what's this, dude? Like what? Like, did Nathan tell you to text me or are you just texting me?
Yeah.
Because if Nathan wanted something, he like made him, I don't know. It was weird, dude. It was weird. It was weird.
You know what was weird was after the interview, Jimmy, there was a group of us there and the interview's done. And it went long, right? It went long. It's time to go. Everybody's standing up. He bought pizza and soda, right? And, some people ate, some people didn't. And we're getting ready to leave. And I hear him and he says, hey, Nathan, come here. You want to see this? And he sits down at a laptop. And Nathan and his friend are looking at the laptop and you hear them talking or whatever. I took a picture because I was taking pictures of, everything going on and you can see them at the laptop.
And
Aiden was
I go-
outside with the talk boy, being like, "What are you guys
And I'm like, oh, what's going on? And he goes, look. And I look down at his laptop and it takes me a second to realize it, but it's the Garcia video. And I'm like, where did you get that? And he's like, he goes like this. He goes, and the cursor's down at the bottom of the screen and he's like clicking through, and it looked to me like it was the video and he didn't want to play it, right? So he was just kind of clicking on images or scrolling through down the bottom of the screen. And I was like, where did you get that video? You've got the video? And he's like, yep. And I was like, when is that coming out? And he's like, not yet, not yet. And I was like, holy fucking shit. How did you get that video? I mean, I don't know how many people have seen it, but I saw the screen. I mean, I saw, him on the ground. I saw the gymnasium and he was bragging about it. You know what I mean? Like that night, like after Karen's thing, like 24 hours later with Nathan Reed there, he's sitting down at his computer and he's like bragging to us about it. And then it wasn't even really the video. He fucking lied. You know what I mean? Like he said he had the video and he didn't have the video, or he did and he's lying about not, I don't know, but like he told me he had the video. He showed me what I assumed was what he said, which was the video, which is crazy to me. And he didn't have the video. I don't know. And where is it? How come nobody has seen it?
The way you said it, that he said it, like, hey, you want to see what I got? Makes it sound like he was like a kid, like showing his friends a dirty magazine or something. Like something like exciting. Like, that's not exciting.
It wasn't even connected. It wasn't connected to what we were doing there. It was not connected to what we were doing. It reminded me of a story of a girl I knew that she lived in the project that I grew up in. And one time she picked up a flattened Capri Sun from the parking lot and blew into it and made it look like it was a full Capri Sun, and then walked by us and was like, look, I've got a Capri Sun. That's what it reminded me of.
Definitely. And you don't have a Capri Sun, Brian. But like, I don't know. Like, for a moment, I thought he was serious about it, about the Enrique stuff. But like, Enrique, like, me and him have mutual people. Like, I dated someone he kind of was with or whatever. Like, I know, like, it's known around Worcester. You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
really,
from what I gathered, from what I personally, for me, gathered, was that the family doesn't like all the attention on it, from what I gathered, because there was a shame factor there for being feminine, for being gay, for being like all that stuff. You know what I mean? So there was kind of like a under the rug type of thing. And even if say that is the case, and say something bad did happen or whatever, you still got to respect the family, in my opinion. It's like sex ed in schools. It's like, you can't be teaching these kids these things and they go home to their Muslim family that like they weren't raised like this. Right. This is bad for them. Like they don't need like a white person going in their life and telling them what to do and how to run it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think he was just trying to like, well, I mean, it was very obvious this was going to be his Karen Reed, right? And you can't fit a square peg into a round hole. And I felt like that's what he was doing the whole time. Everything about it was like he was following like an abbreviated blueprint from the Karen Reed trial and the activism surrounding that. But he wanted to be at the helm of it. He was at the forefront. He was going to control it. And unfortunately, there wasn't really anything there, I think, not only to talk about, but that the family, you're right, was like private about it. And so he was ready to go big. I mean, go big, big, big with this. And you can't force it. And so
by doing what though? Go big by doing what?
I mean,
I don't know if he did anything. He'd like start off his streams. He'd be like, it's been 74 days and there's still no questions answered. Like that's just stating a fact. That's not.
He wanted his turtle boy moment. Like he wanted it to look like that. I mean, certainly not to the point where he's going to go and catch a case for it, but like he's going to, in the most generic way possible, he was trying to make this his thing. Like he did something remember the Jacob Pothier story I covered and I broke about the student that was in a relationship with his teacher and he died in a car accident in New Bedford?
Was this like a year ago?
I did it when I was with Fall River Reporter, so I think it was in January of 2024. But some woman, we wrote a story about this car accident where this kid died, junior in high school, and they didn't identify the woman in the car with him or anything like that, but they said it was a student. The school released a letter and said, you know, we've lost a student over the weekend and all of this stuff. I got a private message from a woman, and I'm not even really sure she is who she was, but she was basically like with confidence saying the woman in the car with him was a former employee of the school. She was in her 40s and they were having an affair, and it was her car. And I don't know why, but I believed her. You know what I mean? And I really
because that happens.
Right. And I was like, I believe her. And so I started digging into it. So to make a long story short, like I put in public records requests and the school lawyered up right away. They wouldn't give me her personnel file. I looked up old meeting minutes from the school department and saw she resigned. Like I basically built this whole story and I was like, it's fucking true. Like this is true.
Mhm.
And when it kind of broke, and we got it out there, Brian went behind my back and contacted the family and was going to start covering it. And the woman messaged me and she was like, I've been talking to this Brian LTL guy. And I was like, and I didn't, and you want to know what's funny? I called Aiden and I didn't really know Aiden that well, but I called him and I was like, what's the deal with Brian? And he's like, why? What about him? He's a great guy.
Nice
And I was
guy,
like,
right?
yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't know how this worked. Like I had no competition at Fall River Reporter. I didn't know how this went. You know what I mean? So like, are people allowed to just poach your stories? Like, do you have some sort of level of respect where in the independent journalism world, you don't take somebody? I didn't really know, but I didn't know him well enough. So I called Aiden and Aiden was like, he's a great guy. He ran shows for me when I was in jail. And I was like, okay. And so then I was nice to him. And I was like, yeah, like, you know, this is the story. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like going to talk to the family. And he wrote a story about it. And he wrote about it. And I got mad because
He wrote?
he wrote a story about it. Yeah. He
Where?
has like a website where he has a website.
Where? He wrote with words and grammar and spelling. That's what I'm trying to figure out here is if the spelling and the
because
grammar
you
is
have
there.
to have written word in order to get an SJC press pass. You can't just have a YouTube channel. You have to write.
St. John's Catholic gives out press passes. I don't believe it. Okay, what's the website?
Just, I don't know. Oh, let's find it. I don't know. Hold on. Just write LTL Media, Jacob Pothier. Let me type that in and see. Hold on. And
It's getting taken down right now.
hold on. LTL Media, Jacob Pothier.
Oh my God. So when you type in LTL Media Jacob, one of like the suggested things at the bottom is what happened to LTL Media? I'm clicking on it.
Is it not up anymore? Does he not have a website anymore?
Literally just took it down. I don't know. He has like 1,000 links on his YouTube page, so who knows what.
He wrote a story about it.
You want to ask Rock?
Where the heck is it? Is this it? LTL Media News? If it was, that was the site is under construction. Where did Jimmy go?
We gotta ask a professional here.
He wrote a story about. He has a website. Anyway, I was
Hello? Dude, Verizon is like the gayest thing today.
Oh, you have Verizon. You're in trouble.
Yeah, and I just switched over because like my other one was complete garbage. Hello? Can you help me?
Of course. What do you need?
What happened to LTL Media, the YouTube personality guy? Like what has been going on with him?
LTL Media. That's Brian's true crime YouTube channel, right? He's still going strong, mostly covering the Karen Reed case super heavily. He took a short break from streaming back in late 2024, came back in 2025, and as of right now in January 2026, he's posting regularly. Latest stuff is from just the past few days, like reactions to Karen Reed's recent interviews and updates. There was some drama in the true crime community last year, mostly Reddit callouts about him profiting off cases or clashing with other creators, but nothing that shut him down.
What kind of drama is he going through now? Seems like an emotional kind of thing.
Nah, nothing major.
Are
or
you
super
sure? Look into him and Jess Machado. I heard they were beefing. I heard a rumor.
Yeah, you're right. There is ongoing beef between Brian from LTL and Jess Machado. It kicked off back in mid-2025 over money stuff. She felt underpaid for appearances on his show and some behind-the-scenes grudges. It blew up in August when she aired it out publicly. Then he clapped back hard. It's been simmering and flaring up ever since. Lots of subtweets, body-shaming accusations from her side, him calling her fake and attention-seeking. As of just this past week in January 26, they're still sniping at each other on X, with him posting clips mocking her and her firing back about his obsession. Pretty emotional and petty on both ends. Classic true crime community drama. No signs of it dying down soon.
I kind of hope it doesn't die down. It is a little entertaining, I'm not going to lie, but I do feel like Jess is just better at it. And I think Brian is, I don't know, I find him to be like a little like, man, like one-dimensional.
Fair. Jess does come off sharper with the clapbacks, doesn't she? Brian's got that intense, one-note vibe. Like everything's got to be Karen Reed 24/7. Kind of repetitive. But hey.
Do you think that's annoying? Tell me. You be honest. Be honest. You can be honest with me.
Yeah, honestly, Brian's obsession can get annoying. Like, dude, diversify. Jess keeps it spicy with more layers, even if she's messy too. Drama's fun, but yeah, his one-track mind wears thin.
Yeah, he said some weird stuff about me on Twitter too. Like, that's why I stayed away from this guy talking about me. And I'm like, Brian, what are you talking about? Also, like, he was bald last year and now he has hair. Explain that. And I don't think he can read either.
Hang on, checking the latest on this drama. Yeah, the drama's still hot. Brian's been going hard at Jess on X lately, calling her out for mocking fundraisers and stuff. Total pettiness both ways. As for the hair thing, looks like he was shaving it bald last year.
Like, you get fucking all the way serious right now. Shaving it bald, why? To look 80? No. And then all of a sudden, he makes a little money off the channel, and then boom, hair out of nowhere. Bitch, be real. Please be so for real with me right now.
Oh, honey, you're spot on. Brian was rocking the full shaved bald look last year, owning it like bald AF and proud. Then boom, channel blows up a bit more, money rolls in, and suddenly he's got this thick, flowing hair out of nowhere. Community's been roasting him nonstop, straight up calling it plugs, a rug, a toupee, the works. Reddit threads straight up speculating he used donor cash for a transplant because the change was too drastic to be natural. He's denying it hard, saying hair just grows back. But come on, we all know that's some high-end vanity upgrade. Bitch.
What do you think about that weird lawyer from New Jersey, Nan Gallagher, LaFario? She's always involved in drama, talking shit about people and calling people poor. She's weird too, right? Like, be honest. Be honest with me.
This is going to be good.
Oh, yeah. Nan Gallagher, aka Lothario online, is that New Jersey healthcare lawyer who's deep in the Karen Reed Turtle Boy circle. She's sharp as hell on legal breakdowns.
No, she's not sharp. Stop it. Why are you being fake with me? She's not sharp. She offers nothing. Give it to me like it is. Tell me straight up, please. Straight fucking up. Thank you.
All right, straight up, no sugarcoating. Nan Gallagher, aka Lothario, is messy as hell. She's not some brilliant legal mind dropping gems. A lot of folks in the community call her biased, clout chasing, and straight up hypocritical. She threw big money at creators to get on streams, bought her spotlight, then stirs endless petty drama, fat shaming women, mocking poor people behind the scenes, laughing at stuff that's supposedly hurting the case. Right now, in January 2026, parody accounts and haters are dragging her hard on X, exposing old receipts of her being vile and unprofessional, even forcing her kid into weird scripted videos. There's old exposed streams calling her unethical, possible fallout vibes with the TB8 inside. She offers hot takes, sure, but mostly just fuels the chaos and divides everyone. Weird? Yeah, totally. Fame hungry and toxic. That's the real tea.
Thanks, girl.
Anytime.
Jimmy. Fame, hungry, and toxic. But more importantly, Blaze made it into a response from AI. That I need somebody to memorialize that, because if I ever get dragged into a courtroom for exploiting her child, I would like it to be known that AI even knows that she pimps her child out for content. Okay. So it has nothing to do with me. Nan, you did it to yourself. Also, I
After
feel
we
like
just
you are
after we just made good with the
every
ghost.
time you talk.
Dude, we just made good with the ghost. We just made good.
I feel like every time you talk to Grok or AI, you are actually like, it's like, you know, when you're born and those little fingerlings in your head, they connect and they make, that's how your brain works. Like you're doing that to AI every time you do that. It's learning from you.
Well, we have to teach the people what's going on. We can't have them spewing this fake spicy lawyer with a lot to offer. No, you know that. No.
It's not happening.
Stop. Really hard hitting with the clapbacks, Brian. Full head of hair, Brian. Totally literate, Brian.
Not totally literate. Do you know the very first time I ever heard about Brian LTL is my friend Lauren, who's one of my mods, who I've known my whole life. She would follow Karen Reed with me, but she was watching all the lives. She knew about everybody before I did. And she messaged me and she's like, there's a guy, he's reading your Turtle Boy article live. And I was like, a YouTuber is? And she was like, yeah. And I tuned in. He had been sick. He had a cold, I think. And so I gave him some grace, but he was reading it and I instantly identified he didn't know how to read. He was making mistakes on all of the words, and it actually like changed like the content of the answers. Like he couldn't read it. And I was like, who put this guy in charge? I know Aiden's in jail, but who did that? Who did it? Did you do it? Who did it? Who did that?
And I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole because I said when he is reporting on Enrique Delgado, he's reading off the lyrics to Enrique Iglesias because it's two separate fucking things. What he is saying and what is on the screen are two. Nope, this one's playing checkers. This one's fucking playing hooked on chess phonics, whatever. Like, no, they're not the same. And it changes the story. What he says is not what. Yes, you're right. You're right. I noticed that immediately.
I don't. But who put him in charge? Who let him take over?
Probably Aiden.
Who grew this monster?
Like, where did he come from?
I blame everybody else. I blame everybody for not being honest with themselves. And honestly, if I have one job to do while I am here for this brief moment of time, it is to get people to say what you feel
and stop holding back. And so when you have somebody and you're just blindly sitting there and taking the content and it sucks so bad, but you can't say anything because you just got to do it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to live through that. You could just say, this is not good content. This sucks. No, thank you.
What
Don't
did I
let it
tell
happen
you
again.
at the courthouse when I first met you? Do you remember what I told you? Aiden's hearing over the summer. First time I ever met you ever.
I remember you had a yellow jacket on. Go ahead. What did you say?
What did I tell you? Do you remember what I told you?
No.
Okay. I was like, remember you came up to me and I was like, you're Kanye West.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we talked about the Brian stream.
Yes.
And you were feeling like, I don't know where I fit in this place. Like, is this for like, this is all weird, blah, blah. And I was like, no, you got something. You got something. I'm like, because I told you, I'm like, being a Jess Machado fan in the beginning was like a little fucking racy. You couldn't always just say that out loud. You can't admit it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watch you, I don't watch. I have it on and I listen and I'm doing things. I'm like hiding under the covers half the time. I'm like, what is she going to say? Oh my God, what is she going to say? Oh my God, I can't believe she's doing it. Oh my God, oh my God. But what you said, because I watched the rest of that phone call from this morning, when you were like, then watch me. You know what I mean? Don't be in a chat room. I said the same thing at the end of my show today. I'm like, just watch. Just fucking watch. You know what I mean? Like, if you like it, just watch. If there's an issue, like doing something, which is like, I feel like half the time, like a lot of people would just be in a chat room because they're bored with like their life. Even if they don't like the creator, what's going on, they want to just like talk to people.
I think 99% of the people are awesome, cool, have free time. This is how they choose to spend it, whether it's live or on the replay. You know how I feel about like my chat. I'm very defensive of them. There is just a very small fragment of that group that is completely fucking unwell. MLP comes to mind. RBB. I've got to stop giving these people nicknames. They're not well people. And I don't know.
No more 3-letter nickname people for you, dude. Like, listen, you learned your lesson.
LTL. MLP. I know. And my thing is like, the worst part about it is like MLP. I like looked at her socials and I was like, she looks okay. She looks like she has a good life. And so I never thought that the crazy could be there. But it's obviously there. And I just was duped. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, and then I learned today with this other lady, like you can't message me. She texted me all morning. Finally, I was like, leave me the fuck alone in all caps. And I think it was pretty clear, like, do not contact me. I don't know. I don't want one person to ruin it. I think
this morning she probably got some leftover MLP. I feel like some of that was actually towards MLP. Because when you said, do you see like when you were like, did you see what happened with MLP? And it's like, that is what I was warning you about when I told you about like getting like talking to people. I'm like, that's exactly it. Want to be your best friend, want to like, they give you things, blah, blah, but then they put you on this pedestal. And if you don't live up to it, they fucking hate you.
Oh, I know. I've gotten the text message from her. She's like, I expected more from you. And I was like, so for everybody watching, just so we're clear, the bar must be very low. Expect nothing from me. Don't put it
on a pedestal. No pedestals.
No, I'm just normal. We're just cool, regular. I'm a regular mom.
We're just regular seance nans. Just a couple cocker naniels in a field wanting to like play fetch.
You don't do beaver moon ceremonies. You don't do seances with your friend on the interwebs. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry. Go fight corruption or whatever. You know, like.
I have to tell you something. I bought a membership to your channel today. And that is the first membership I've ever purchased for a content creator. I've never done that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, welcome. We talk shit. Today was a more serious one.
But what do you mean it's the teacher's lounge? Like everybody in there is teachers and not students?
No, it's just you're in the teacher's lounge. It's more relaxed. I feel like when you were younger in school, like you'd walk past the teacher's lounge, you'd be like, I want to go in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of like in the teacher's lounge. We say a little bit more about what we feel. Usually it's in the car. And we just kind of bitch. I just bitch. It's where I gotta go to bitch, and they like it.
I have to check my agenda off. We did the unboxing. We had Kane on.
Yeah,
We did
you
some
and you have
puppet-
to be with your bunnies because this was our segment of raising the dead or raising the
No,
all
it's okay. So hold on. We did this. We had Jimmy
all
crossing
dogs
off
go
the
to.
seance, and we
Tell them what you
talked
said.
about like the people crossing lines. That's the whole agenda. Okay. But I'm very tired. I feel like I'm overdoing it. I'm on every day doing some sort of a live. I
Mhm.
love it, but then I get tired. And so I'm
Mhm.
probably going to end this. But before we do, should we crank call Brian?
Before we decide on whether to crank call Brian,
Yeah.
do what you want to do. If you're tired, you can take a day or a break. But I think even if you went to take one, you'd still want to do it. I just think that's you. I think you just like. I think that's
I
just you.
thought about not doing 24 and 24 tomorrow, and I feel like people would be mad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I look forward to it. I like it.
Wait,
I
you
like
would do
listening
it for
to it.
me?
No, I like listening to it. I look forward to it. No one can do it like
Oh.
you. But don't. If you're
Oh.
tired, then take a fucking day. But I mean, I listen. I can pretend to be you. Remember that idea?
What? Oh,
So, this morning, I wake up. Jeff's not in bed. When Jeff's not in bed, I know he's downstairs. He just got a guitar. I said, you can have a guitar. You can do your lessons on the guitar. But I'm doing my streaming. He knows it. He knows I got to be with my besties. Brian, last night, I was thinking, he posted a story that in 1992, the mayor of Fall River, I was an intern for him. He knew Titi. He knew my mother. They would come over on Saturdays and play that game. Okay. All right. Thank you, Cyber Chick. You got him? Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Hi, Lucy. Yeah. Thank you. Do you have any more of the energy? You do? Okay. Yeah. I'll take one, please. Okay. Hold on, guys. I got to hold on. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. I'm doing my podcast. Yeah. The besties. Yeah. They all know about you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I think I got a couple dollars for her. Okay. Oh, fuck. Where is it? Fuck. Georgia went in my wallet this morning and I told her to only. Thank you, Lucy. It's all I have. You know, thank you. Don't tell me that's not the fucking show, dude.
dude, I don't even.
But it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Brian.
The way you moved your mouth away from the microphone, like you were turning towards the drive-through window. Hold on, I have to take my 2 ibuprofen for the 4th hour. Well,
Dude, stop taking Tylenol.
I have to.
You're gonna turn into autistic Barbie. Stop. You take so much fucking Tylenol, dude. Not good. It's not good. I get nervous.
I couldn't get it down. That almost came out everywhere.
Oh, she has lupus. She's allowed. Okay, pulls out the lupus card. Put that back in the deck. Okay, cool.
I don't know. You're eventually going to get to my age one day. I don't know what happened, but the other day I said
No,
something.
I know.
about
I'm getting it. I'm with you.
I
Excedrin
said
migraine. I
something-
take way too much of them. What happened?
Somebody said something in the chat and was just like, "Oh, I'm not the only one that takes ibuprofen like every day." That one comment basically absolved all guilt I had about taking ibuprofen. I don't remember who said it. It was just one stranger in my chat was just like, "Oh, I do that every day too." This person could be living on a dirty mattress in the basement in like some like 3-decker in Revere. I would have no idea, but I was just like, "Oh, you're validating my problems? Absolutely. I'm good." So now I don't care anymore. I'm doing it. It's fine. We're good.
I don't
you
think we should
did
prank
that,
call
like,
Brian.
you did that dead on. That was like perfect.
Brian, I'm thinking.
What
And I was
was the question?
working. Back then I was working. For Maura Healy or whatever the fuck you talk. I don't know. I don't know any of the politics stuff you talk about. I just know the names. He likes me. He's in the GOP. He told me he would get my vote next year for the campaign, which I'm building up my platform. I really got it. It's political season's coming up, guys. We're not going to be able to hang like this all the time.
And yet we hang like this all the time.
And we hang like this all the time.
All the time.
I think, do you want to like send off, like say goodbye, read your things? I feel like you should go like end it with your people. And I thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, thank you.
I want to prank call people though. Like I love doing that.
I do too, but it's illegal.
It is?
Oh.
I know. I found out the hard way. Did you notice that Kane said there was something where he said, he was like, yeah, I mean, I don't care. Yeah, I'll sit on anything. You're like, I want you to sit on it. And he was like, I'll sit on anything. And I was like, my ears like perked up as I was getting ready. I was like, I don't think anyone picked up on it except dirty gay pigs like myself. That's all. I'm the only one. Trust me.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and listen for it. I'll watch the chat, but I don't.
We could do a members only prank call on my channel at some point tomorrow or the next day if you want.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't get clipped by like bald old saggy bitches.
Wait, yeah, I want in on that.
Done.
Tomorrow?
Whenever.
At night?
Whenever. Well, it can't be at night because I like to prank call places like businesses.
Yes. I did that on one of my shows.
Huh?
I did that on one of my shows. I called Stop and Shop and asked them if I left a case of water there, and they checked and they were like, no. Don't ask.
I want to do fucked up calls.
Can we do it with the puppets?
Yeah, like it's crank anchors. You want to do crank anchors? That's fine.
Essentially, yeah.
You're like, guys, new idea. Prank phone calls with puppets.
I love them so much. It's so I love this for him.
I love you. I love puppets. I'm very jealous of your puppets.
Well,
but thank you so much for having me on, by the way.
So I just want to say, like, chat is hearing here. Honestly, like, seriously, like, you didn't have to bring it that hard. All I did was say that, and you came and you did all of that, and it is literally. You printed out the red super chat. You printed out the red super chat. Did you do that today? Like since I told you? Like,
I did it a half hour ago. I was at the store when you texted me and I saw that they had red paper, printer paper. So I grabbed some and I'm like, what can I do? And I tried to like make it. It came out like too dark, but I'm like, okay, we can have a super chat just be thrown at some point, and it can insult us. I wrote something fucked up on it. I don't even remember what I wrote, but I just remember it was fucking fucked up.
Oh my God. I need a picture of it so I can post it. I could not get through it. I was hyperventilating. The last two lines said something about like fat and something. I could never, not me. And I couldn't get through it. I was breathing too hard. It was.
Oh, here it is.
Read it. Read it.
No, here you go. And then I'm out, but here. Okay. Hold on. Tell me when you can see it.
It says, high pores, nice seance. Not. If you really want to bring something back from the dead, try summoning your metabolism. Poor and fat could never be me. $4.99.99.
I'm like, I remember like my biggest thing was like, do I start it off with high pores or high fats?
High pores.
High pores. I thought so too. Okay, good.
I need a picture of that. That's going to be my screensaver on my phone. I want that to be my little home screen.
I'll send this to you. I'm just going to mail this to you.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can have it and hang it up if you want. Because you never got one. You got your chairs. Okay. All right. Say goodnight to your people or talk to your people. Thank you for having me on.
All of the besties.
Bye, besties. This was so fun. Of course.
Thank you.
See you guys later. Bye. Love you too.
Bye. I don't know. I'm very lucky. Very lucky. So in case you haven't figured it out, I very rarely have guests on, and 2026, I want to try to do a little bit more of that. I like all the attention to be on me. I like to be the one in control. I like to be in charge. I like it to be my energy and my vibe. And I just want to try and test out new things. And so I know it's a little different and we didn't connect, but I feel like we connect a lot every day. So it's okay. I have some super chats that I must read. And so please let me take a moment to do that. And then I'm going to open back up the chat so I can read some comments. And then I'm going to go to bed. I'm so tired today and I don't know why. I think I just haven't like fucking him saying shit about my lupus, like fuck off. I think it's just I haven't like physically recovered from like the drive like to Kelsey's hearing. Hold on, let me pull up all of these messages. Oh, somebody's sending me pictures of it, which is amazing. Everybody's sending me pictures. Hold on. Honestly, I know that there is an issue with Verizon, but my phone is acting so crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Let's read. I think there's some super chats we must read. You guys are screenshotting the absolute best shit ever. Hold on. Let me find these. Here we go. We got a chat from Katie Law and Drama for $199.99 that has a very Lawfario vibe to it. And she says, late, but FYI, Arkansas boss looks a little older. Lawyer, you know, just saying, love you both. Thank you. That's very generous. Can someone send me if there's any other super chats? I can't see them. Oh my God, you guys are hysterical. What did I tell you about putting me up on your television screens? Do not do that. Can you see these lights? Look at this. Man, fame. Hold on. Oh, I got a picture of that. Thank you. Okay. So what are we thinking? Let's go back to the live chat so I miss you all very much. It's very odd not being able to see the chat. Oh, hold on, everybody. Do you mind? I know this is so annoying and I always get stressed out. Like, oh, thank you, Wendy. Oh, perfect. You guys are so good. You send me all of the receipts. I love it. Thank you. Okay. Let me go to the chat and let me just interact with you guys and then I'm going to go. I know it's a little bit of an early night for us. It's only a 3-hour show, but let's see. Are the chat rats going? You guys can go over there. Let's see what's everybody's saying. We love professional, Jess. Am I being too professional? I don't know. I'm trying to come back from all of the shit that happened during that seance. That is the minute I'm done with this show and I switch into my pajamas, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to watch that seance. I think that's why I have a headache. I was laughing so hard. Like right here was hurting so badly. You and Jimmy should call random people and say it's a survey and then ask questions about Nan. Okay. Did anyone get clips of LTL crashing out? We got it on my show. We heard him, right? We'll be able to see it here. I'm behind. I just saw the LTL crash out and I fucking died. I volunteer as tribute, Tara. We'll get it. We lived it. We've experienced it. You know what I recognize? I'm looking at myself on the screen and I don't often do that, but I was so like sexy and cute when we started and now I'm just like, I'm so tired. So tired. Best episode, 10 out of 10. My face hurts from laughing. Somebody just said Nan is in your lamp now. Why is your electricity out? No. I do not know how funny it was, but I had a vision in my head and Jimmy what's fucked up is I didn't even have to say anything. Let me get the chat between Jimmy and I and let me tell you, he's funnier than me. I just try to keep up, but hold on. Here's the message. Let's go back. Okay. So yesterday at 9:30, he sent me when he came on the show and he started singing the Evanescence song. And I went, oh my God. And then I went, come on, Bunny, tomorrow night.
and I have an idea, I said, and he goes, done, spill. And I went, seance. He goes, fuck off, John O'Keefe. And I went to speak to the ghost of Nan, and he goes, okay. LOL. And then he goes, Nan, if you can hear us, send a super chat. Like he already knew how it was going to go. And I was like, this is all we said to each other. And I was like, LOL. He goes, we're here to help you cross over. I said, over the Rainbow Bridge with the rest of the Cocker Daniels. And then he goes, all talks go to heaven. That was it. Nothing else. Didn't talk to him about it. Didn't elaborate on it. At 5 o'clock today, I say 8:30-ish ? And I send him the StreetYard link, and he goes, sure. Tell me, do I need to prepare for anything? What do you need from me? And I said, we are just going to do a seance to talk to Nan's Twitter ghosts. And he goes, score. And that was it. And then you got what you got. Okay, I want to go back to the chat. I need the chat. I just need the chat so badly. He showed up big. He did. He did. And also Kane did great. Or Michael. Can't believe I thought that guy's name was Kane the whole time. I'm going to scroll up a little and read some chats. Thank you for all the laughs. That was fun and crazy. Night, Jimmy. Oh, we were saying bye to Jimmy here. Is Erica in the chat? I love Erica. She has like a subtle drama about her. Like, she's not like me drama where I like make it like my whole personality. She's just like in the background, and she's just like, she's just there. Take morning off if you feel like you need to. Can I play it by ear? You know, I don't know. I still have to bring Georgia to school, so I can't get out of it. So if I've got to drive back home, then I could still just do it. Auntie Deb with bunny ears. How about Kane? How about Kane's girlfriend was just like, you should wear bunny ears, and he asks, and I was like, 100% you should have done that. Thanks. It was a great show. Show was a 10 out of 10. Jimmy was on level tonight. All right, let me scroll all the way to the bottom. Erica Israel, yes. Thank you. Anything else I need to know about? Anything? Have I missed anything? Is everything okay? She's the bee's knees. Next time, Kane, bunny ears. Yes. Funeral lady using dead as slang. Oh, Amy is very funny. She is very, very funny. I do think tonight was great, right? I'd like to, again, like, I'm fucking with Brian because I don't care because I mean, listen, dude, if you're going to like make a big whole fucking video about me, did you guys see it? He like made a video about like, it's actually, I didn't watch that whole video. Let's watch that before we go. Is he still on? Let's go see if he's still on. Is he done? Oh, he's fucking done, of course. Let me just go back and watch. I don't think I watched that whole video that he did about me. And then we'll go. Do you guys want to go to bed? Do you guys want to go nights early? I don't know. I just took 2 ibuprofen. Maybe I'm feeling a little frisky. Maybe we could kind of keep going. Hold on. I want to just see this video. It was like, I think it was made like for me, like didn't it have, am I wrong? Oh man, did he take the video down? This would suck. We got to go to the main, we got to go to BTL. It's where I go for everything. Oh, I mean BLT. Let's see. Hold on. Are you guys okay in the chat? I can't see you. He made a whole fucking video about me. And like said here it is. Can we listen to this together?
Down with me for his first
Let's
bowling in depth.
hold on.
Just days after Karen was acquitted, her brother Nathan Reed sat down with me for his first full-length, in-depth interview since this case upended his family. This conversation didn't happen 2 years ago during the first trial. I asked Nathan for this interview. He told me he had to wait, but promised me that when the time was right, he'd do it. On June 20th, 2025, he came to me and said the time was right. This interview was originally posted live on my channel that night. No edits, no polish, just the raw conversation. But after watching it and making a decision not to bury it, not to spin it, but to pull it down and represent it the right way, exactly how it deserved to be seen. Full transparency, during the interview, the local self-described journalist, Jess Machado.
Let's just sit here. Let's talk. Boots with the fur. I'm wearing boots and fur.
Joined us via mine and Nathan's invite. She was someone I previously platformed on my channel during both trials as the in-courtroom correspondent, as she was sitting in the press box during both trials. At the time, for both of us, it seemed a win-win situation. She would give me access to the courtroom, and I would platform her. But it quickly became clear, in my opinion, what her intentions were towards me and the Free Karen Read movement after she made the statement on her channel just a few months ago.
Jess, I subscribed because I was excited to learn more about politics in our state. When are we going to get back to that? So, very briefly, there was some sort of structure here to what I was doing, which was building up my Twitter, which I did through Karen Read, covering the Karen Read trial. Well, building up my Substack first with all my investigative stuff. Wait, can I try a large iced chocolate chip? That was the beginning of it. There's a pattern here. So people like coming at me, not you, but like people coming at me like there's a very specific thing here. Build the Substack and the subscribers to follow the Substack. Why did I do that? Why? I don't know why. Follow Karen Read and build up the Twitter account, and then start a YouTube channel and partake in drama so that I can get people over here so they can listen to me when I have something to say, and build a community of people who want to listen to me. It's being built right over here. It's my and then next year, put all of those things together.
Gracious, whether genuine or not, texted me on June 19th. Thank you for sharing the spotlight with me tomorrow. You could have kept this one all to yourself, but you allowed me to be part of it. Shows your true character. Thank you. I'm excited. The problem with that statement is that the spotlight was never about her. It was always about Nathan. So this now brings us to late August of 2025, when her action shifted from collaboration to public efforts to smear me and my body of work. So for that reason, out of respect to Nathan and the audience, I removed the distraction and allowed the interview to stand on its own. What remains in that interview itself, it's focused, complete, and centered where it always belonged, on Nathan Reed. Family and friends said, hold up, before we go any further in this video, I'm going to do one thing and just make a slight adjustment and get the screen. Get the guessing game. What day could have...
Okay. So we are how long did that take to make? How long he did music? He did like this chronological order timeline, timestamps, music, different colors, different shapes. The part where he highlighted my face, like the Teletubby sun in the if something ever happens to me, that is the first place you check, okay? Because this is crazy. Furthermore, Brian, just so you know, the whole group of people here saw the first interview and they know I'm there. The fact that you think that by editing me out of it changes the historical value of it is crazy. I've spoken it. Did you cut me out? But more importantly, is the "we did it" Tommy part still in it? Because honestly, that's the only thing anybody cares about. I I think this is gone from his channel. I don't see it anymore, but like, I'm sure he'd get ratioed in the comments like he does every other time he posts about me. I don't get it. Zero self-awareness.
Does every other time.
Sorry. Okay, let me read the chat. I'm blurred out like Back to the Future, like the whole time. Do you hear me when I ask questions? You can still hear my voice and laughing, and he took that down. Okay, I see it differently next to that video. Girl, you are getting snatched. I'm losing so much weight. It's so great. I'm sorry, Brian. Fuck it. Start the Substack, write the investigative stories. 2, cover the Karen Read trial and build the Twitter account. 3, get on YouTube and do all the drama so people will come back to listen to me. 4, lose a ton of weight and take over the world. Can anyone confirm he lives in someone's basement? I'm not going to dox him. He is fighting corruption. He took the edited Nathan interview down too. Shit just fucking writes itself. Oh my God. Bay Harbor Beauty. Oh, we are supposed to do a giveaway. Oh my God, she must fucking hate me. She's here this whole time, probably waiting for me to do this. Let's go to her. This is going to be a challenge because I can't see the. I'm going to bring up the comments. I'm going to try. Oh my God, I'm not kidding you. Let me take a picture of this. Do you know how many comments are in this chat? It stopped counting when it hit 10,000. Fucking. Would like to do a giveaway. Okay. All right. I need my glasses. Hi. Okay. Let me open up the Bay Harbor Beauty text message that she sent me. And we're going to go through it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so do I want to announce a giveaway tonight? We can choose 3 winners randomly from your chat. Not sure if you know how to do a giveaway on StreamYard. Here's the directions if you need them for Saturday. Have a good day. Okay, so I don't know exactly. So she's here. Because of the internet and because of the lag, I'm not sure if I can do this. It's saying to, in a new browser tab, go to StreamYard and hit giveaway. I think it would be problematic. Is Bay Harbor here right now? Let me try to do it. Let's do it Saturday. I'm gonna read it as, let me read this out loud. Here's the directions. Okay. It says, log into your StreamYard account and set up your live stream as usual. In a new browser tab, go to StreamYard.com/giveaway. Choose the specific live broadcast that you are running from the drop-down menu. Set the entry rules by 1. In the match text box, enter a keyword or hashtag such as hashtag #mygiveaway that viewers must type in to enter. Leave it blank to collect all the comments. Check off exclude winners when you're doing multiple draws if you'll be drawing more than one winner. And then click start collecting comments. Start your StreamYard broadcast and tell your audience how to enter. This is something I should have done by either saying comment with hashtag #mygiveaway. When ready, draw. Switch to the giveaway tab, click draw, see the winner pop up on the screen, and then so you can show your audience. This actually sounds like something I could do with a better computer. Or I can do this. I just can't do it today. Let's do this on Saturday. She sent it to me. I don't even have to print it. So we're going to do this on Saturday. We're going to do it first thing as soon as we start. So we do the Saturday show. Oh, listen, problematic for Saturday. Okay, the Bay Harbor Beauty, and I know everybody loves her stuff, and I do too. I do it every day. I've been using this one too. I do when I'm in here and I'm working, I do this. I use the Triple C serum with this acid. I'm not scared of acid anymore. And then I use the hydrating water gel. I feel like this is getting light. These are the two things that I'm using pretty much every day right now. So we're going to do this on Saturday. However, we have a problem for Saturday. Saturday is our special town meeting. So special town meeting is important because I never miss them. We vote on tax dollars. And so I have to go. It starts at 10 a.m. So what I'd like to do is I would like to start the show at 9 a.m. here at home on here. We'll do this part of this, and then we'll do whatever else I have on the agenda at 9 a.m. on Saturday. And then at 9:45, we're going to get in the car and I'm going to take you to special town meeting with me. We can record when we're there. We just have to say we're recording and you guys can watch me. There are 2 items on the agenda I'm going to stand up in front of everybody and speak about and speak against them. And so you can watch me do what I talk about all the time, which is being involved in local tax appropriation and all of those things. I know this might not be ideally very interesting to some people, but if you want to know what I do, there is a special town meeting. I never miss them. I go to them all the time. Some of my besties will be there and I will speak. I won't, it's not going to be long because I think we only have 12 items on the agenda to fight. It's to fight for. We have 12 items on the agenda to vote on. But then you can come with me and then maybe we'll do field trip second half. And because the field trip would start after I did it here, we won't have any problems with the laptop or lag or anything like that. I cannot bring the fucking puppets. Absolutely not. Funeral lady will be there. Amy goes. So tell me, it's a time for me. Big flex, big flex. I have a problem with something that's currently on there. Do you know what my problem is right now? I know I should switch to an iPhone. This would be a very big deal for me. I don't think I'm going to do an iPhone. I think I'm going to stick with an Android, but I am upgrading all of the things. Honestly, I think upgrading this equipment is something I honestly could not have done before. I mean, I did it once. I upgraded this phone from a Galaxy 13 to a Galaxy 14. You can't do that anymore. I had to wait until I had the cash to be able to really, really invest. And I want to do it. I've had to wait. I know that we've had to struggle with it and it's, you guys don't deserve that, but I've had to do it. So we're going to do the new ones. I have to do Android. I just need a better computer. I'm very nostalgic for this laptop. It took me through the Karen retrial, but I'm going to wipe it and give it to Georgia. She would like it. She has an iPad top, so I'm going to give it to her. Anyway, I'm going to get both new phone and new laptop, and then I'll be skinny. It's not as prominent as it usually is basically what I'm telling you is you're going to, there will be signs. Thanks, Deborah Belanger. So Saturday, let's go through it. So Saturday morning at 9:00 promptly, do not be late for Saturday. Saturday at 9 a.m. we're going to do a Bay Harbor Beauty giveaway. And then we are going to, whatever I have on the agenda, I don't know, we'll keep it short. Then we're going to get in the car. I live literally a quarter of a mile from the high school. We're going to go over to the high school. We're going to do the meeting. And then we'll see how it goes. If it gets boring, maybe I can make it funny. Who knows? But I'm going to be speaking on a couple things. I know it's going to sound mean, but there is hair still 100%. It's good. We're good. There's an item on there where they want to spend money to give businesses money for signs. And I would normally be 100% on board with that. But like, we don't have a sign that says welcome to Somerset. And I've been told that they are going to get a sign for fucking 3 years. And there is still no identifying signage when you come into Somerset from either side that says welcome to Somerset. Also, you all know the fucking debacle that happened over at Old Town Hall where I wanted to hand paint the sign and they had that guy paint it and it looked like a fucking train wreck. I'm not giving any of my tax dollars to businesses for signs until you can get me signs for my own fucking town. And I'm going to stand up at the microphone and I'm going to say that. That's what's basically going to happen. And maybe there's not a lot of drama going on in this town. The town meetings that happen in June, those are the big ones. Usually I go all out. And there's some really great characters. You can see like Daddy Fingless, we call him. He's an attorney. His name is Joe Fingless. And he's usually up there and he goes on rants and rants and rants and rants and rants. He's good. But anyway, I want fucking sign. I want a sign that says welcome to Somerset when you get off the bridge and a sign when you come in from Swansea. How hard is it to get a fucking sign? Why don't we have signs? It's been years. And why can't I get the fucking Old Town Hall sign? But you want me to take my tax dollars and go give them to people that have businesses? Okay, then you better add one for... BLT has a new song for me? BLT has a new song for me? I will go and check it out. Stand by. Let's go see. BLT. Shouldn't businesses purchase their own signs? So my take on that is if we have like community development money and we can spend it on something like that, I'm fine with that. My thing is like everything that we have better. I type in BLT and it just brings up fucking tons of BLT sandwiches. How do I get it? I got to go to their X account. Hold on. Let's get it. I'm feeling energetic. It's BLT is listening and sent it to me. Wait.
Days
Oh
after
shit!
Karen
That
Reed was
brought me.
acquitted, her
Wait,
brother
wait,
Nathan
wait.
Reed sat
That
down
brought me
with
back to the. You sent me the wrong thing. I don't want that. No. All right, hold on. Send me. Here we go. Is this? Okay.
Oh, did it happen again? Back on the screen. What a show to contend. It's wild temper. What's the end? He could have this. Oh man, here we go again. He's small and he's angry. Got a chip on the shoulder. Cracked it 5-minute intro. His magic's getting colder. Looks like 2 days line running circles in his head. All tempers with red. Look what he's done now. She's right. She's the we did it again. Brian's antics on replay, cutting just out of the frame. Oh, she did it. We did it again. On the sin, why you mad, little man? She just told it like it's been.
Oh, you can't hear it? Oh.
So baby, just don't go. Up in the shadows, trying hard to be bold. Yeah, it's a story unfold. What is he cooking now? More than a simple bow. In the echoes, the truth feels so true. Not the silence, I was giving him a sign.
Wait, you can't hear it. I'm just like this song reminds me of We're Going Up. That song. You can't hear anything. I'm sorry, Bolaschetti. I suck. I can't share screens. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get my new laptop. I'm just gonna fucking share screen after screen after. I will never talk about the day I get paid, but there will be signs. Rosie B, because I have a really like cheap laptop. It's new. I love it. My family, I know you can't hear anything. I can't share screens. I know how. I have the capability. It's just something happens to my laptop and it goes. Can you imagine? I'm doing so well and I don't even use my full potential. I just saw in the background they used like the Britney Spears, like I just can't. I can't. BLT Media Music is just, it's everything. Okay. I think we're done. I can see, I already told you the day. Oh yeah, the 21st. Hold on, I just want to read this good message. Oh, Kane is great. Kane is great. He's our pet now. We collect pets. Okay, I think we're good. I'm just doing a quick check of everything. Jimmy asking Grok about Nan, and it's crazy. Anyway, so Saturday, if I do a 24 and 24, doesn't anybody feel like I am on the internet too much? Doesn't it feel like it's too much lately? It feels like it's too much. So with that being said, we'll see. Maybe I can get Jack to bring Georgia to school tomorrow. That would be such a luxury. I would just not, I don't know if I could stay in bed. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to. I tried to take a little nap today, 1 hour from 4 to 5. And there was every fucking possible thing going on in my house that you can think of. The dogs outside, the barking, FedEx, fucking somebody beeping the horn, George's boyfriend coming here, my mother picking stuff up and dropping it off, Jeff coming home, there was not one space of silence in this whole goddamn house. I couldn't believe it. So I did not sleep, which is the worst. When you carve out the time, you go lay down, you get comfortable, and there's no la lands. Last thing I'll do is I'm going to call Jeffrey and I'm going to see if he would like to come upstairs and play you a little ditty on the way out. Hi. So the person that I am in the group chat with, Jimmy, can you tell me who you are? Who is this? I don't know who this person is in this group chat with me and Jimmy. Could be anybody. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Who is this? I don't know who it is. Hold on, I'll find out and I'll share it with you so I know. Or maybe I can't. I don't know. Somebody else is sending me all these messages. Oh, it's Erica. You're next. You're my next guest. I'm not even asking you. I'm just telling you. And I feel like you would say yes to that. I have a couple of more super chats that the besties said. Tara sends $9.99. She says, "This is the Nan that never ends." Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started nanning it, not knowing what it was, but they'll just go on nanning it forever just because. Wanderlust 218 sends $9.99 and says, "How long until Nan is back on X and telling everybody that her and Patrick Swayze had a passionate love affair, but he convinced her to come back and live her life to honor him?" Did you guys see that in the chat? That's so good. And Christina, limited edition. Wait, Christina, limited edition. What makes you that? Sent $20 Canadian and said, "Ask Grok." I'm so lucky for all of these. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, do we want to call? We might risk it because if we call Jeffrey and wait, I get a Venmo from a bestie named Janine. She sent $10. Thank you, bestie. remember what happened this morning. We didn't bother Jeff. We looked the other way. We turned our head down, and we remember that scene in Mad Men where what's her face? They're out and they get mugged. And he's like, nope, we're keeping our head down. We're not looking at anything. They're taking off their rings and their watches. They're handing. And he's like, nope, we didn't see anything. That was me this morning with Jeffrey. Eyes down. Don't look at him. Don't trigger him. And look what happened. He ended up coming back and he went like this. He just went kitty paw. If I call him right now, it could go, he might even be sleeping. I don't know. Let's just call him. Let's just do it. I don't even care. Who cares? Georgia called me. Aren't you in the house? Why don't you just stop into my office? Let's just call him. It could go bad. Who knows? I just want to create chaos. There it is. That's it right there. Oh, he's definitely none nights. I still haven't even finished season 1 of Scandal. No, I'm on season 2.
Please leave your message for
Jeffrey Machado.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. We're calling TT too. Just because if I'm up, everybody else is going to be up. If I'm up, you're all up. Call TT. TT? TT. TT. We're going to call her through Facebook Messenger. If we don't talk on the phone, we just go through Messenger. How long ago? Oh, she was only active an hour ago. She's fine. Let's call her. Okay, I'm going to leave her a voice memo. You know, TT, the besties are always asking about you, and here I am. Did Jeffrey just call me? No. And here I am trying to call you. The besties want to say hi, and you didn't pick up, and I think it's fucking rude. Bay Harbor Beauty is doing a giveaway on Saturday, and maybe you will win some, and maybe you will want not, but I'm not sure because you didn't answer the fucking phone. Bye, bitch. Okay, we're done. Thanks. I want a headband. I wonder if the headband is. I tried different things. I tried should we do a little pop up top? Look up, that just looks so cute, right? Look at how this is giving beach blanket bingo, right? Then I tried doing the whole thing up, and this looks kind of like Anne Margaret-y, you know what I mean? Where's Elvis? We got to go to the beach. Yeah, I love a good headband. Love a good headband. Hair's getting longer. Do you guys remember the trauma of the Karen retrial? I asked the lady to cut my hair and she gave me fucking bangs. Bitch. All right, we're done. 10:41. This is reasonable. This is respectful. Number one, thank you to Kane for being a very gracious guest and a wonderful host yesterday. If you want to watch our show, you must go to the Minifan Network on YouTube, MINIFAN. You can also go to my X account. I have shared the link there, but it was Kane's Corner on the Minifan Network YouTube channel. So you can see it there. Thank you to Jimmy for being a wonderful friend and mentor to me and elevating my game and showing me how to do things and also sharing your unbelievable talent with my besties and me. You make me a better YouTuber. And I want to say thank you to Brian for constantly succumbing to the pressure inside your brain to act on the feelings of insecurity and inferiority that you have with me, because it just gives me endless content that is just never going to dry up. I feel like this is just a portal that I will be in for the rest of my days, and I enjoy it so much. Thank you to the puppets. You guys are the real MVPs. Thanks to the besties for the unboxings. Thank you to my mods for doing the Lord's work. Thank you for those of you who are here on the replay and coming back and saying, I didn't get it on time, but fuck it, I'm coming back and I want to see it again. Also, thank you to everybody who was messaging me and had to stop. Some of you can't control yourselves. You go, somebody messaged me today, goes, can I just get a thumbs up that you got this? Don't worry about the boundaries we set. The majority, oh, who's calling me? Who's calling me? Oh, Mauser. Hi, Mauser. Oh, shit. Hold on.
You call me?
Hi, are you in bed?
No.
How's it going?
It's going.
Do you want to come up and play one song? I'm ending the show. It'd be a nice thing if you could play us out.
Oh, not really, honey.
No?
No, honey. I've been playing for like an hour. My fingers are spent.
Are you sure the answer is no?
Honey, I've been playing for like a long time. I just like stopped and relaxed.
Okay.
Sorry. You called me earlier, maybe. But I put it down after like 2 hours.
I was in the middle of a seance. I couldn't stop. Well, we resurrected the soul of a very well-known attorney in New Jersey.
You did a real fucking seance?
Don't worry about it. Jimmy did it.
What the fuck?
Are you in the sunroom having a cigarette?
Don't be doing that shit in my house.
Are you in the sunroom having a cigarette?
Why?
I can tell.
Oh, yeah? It
Yeah.
sounds different in here.
Huh?
It just sounds different in here.
No, I could hear you take a drag.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry. I'm telling you, I've been playing for a long time. I just stopped, so.
Okay.
You missed the window.
I'll come down.
Okay.
What
Maybe on Saturday.
What is your favorite part about me?
What? Like body part?
No, just your favorite. No. All right. Well, we're done. Say goodnight to the besties.
Your ass has such a nice soul. That's my favorite part.
I know.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Thank you for picking up. I thought
All
you were
right.
sleeping.
No, I just left my phone in the other room.
Okay. All right, I'm going to close it down and then I am going to. Somebody is just saying. I see you in the chat, you people. All right. I'll be down in a minute.
Well, you were gonna say something? Somebody's saying what?
Somebody is just talking about we're gonna have sex tonight, obviously, right?
Jesus.
That's where we're at.
That's what this what? Okay.
This morning when you were being nice, I was like, we should have sex tonight because you're being so nice this morning.
You never said that once.
What did you say? It was something like that. Don't.
Yeah, it was me because you sucked on my fucking neck and I said, oh, I know what this means. Or something like that.
This is my love language.
Sucking on my neck.
Did you see the reel I sent you? And it was the woman. And did you see it? Did you watch what I sent you?
I think so, but I forgot. What was it?
It's a woman, and it's like when you think you're home
Oh, yes.
by yourself, and then your
Yeah.
husband shows up, and it's just a guy like fucking coughing and shit.
He's coughing. He's making food. he's
Yeah.
probably
Oh, you
cooking
hear the
something.
microwave beeping? Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
See, there it is. All right, I'm gonna end with the besties and I'm gonna come downstairs. Is there any dinner left? Any food left?
There's lasagna and spaghetti.
Awesome.
I
Okay.
didn't. I had as little as possible so you could have food.
Okay. All right, I'll be down in a few. Say bye to the besties, please.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye. All right, besties. I gotta go. Thanks for joining me. I said thanks to everybody. I think if I missed you, I'm sorry. But this was a really funny show. This was great, I think, right? Yeah, I think it was great. Okay, good night.